Friday, the 11th day of April 2025 in the year of our Lord. Adope Yenda production team nase. What you remember ASN Chill, Radio PRO. The Wonder Boy Yaro. Samuel Jingo. One man 1,000. My main can is a man 1,000. DJ Bone Etech. Abna Sawa many up. Thank you. Man a prek air technician on duty. Within your Osikani Frimpong Manso. And if you don't know pencil, who say yes, Kunyana ya peja wa memu and komo edia besu abobuano. Na wa adano and auto santino koto aba. Wa ye here a year wa drenchira ewo amemu hono. Wonso ene unya akwenya. Na wetimi a join this particular conversation a nationwide conversation and someone do I do komo nyina ne abua na peja national cohesion. Come on. Amma kabima menka bia de kra mani fruma efinhye aduasa mienu nie yetimi ahyemo na amane amanso atimi akonka de amaye adapai yada ase papa Oba join Jumadie no ewo yen social media platforms ni nyina eso Facebook Western Diamond Television uko ho na wa like yen page na fe wanya daja cho comment na de atum de amane ye we abomoden copy link na share on YouTube nso ye live wo ho TikTok nso obetimi ene edi nkita hodie on X Western Diamond Television for o messages ni nyina no for bra afei WhatsApp and a text no so 0248071174 0248071174 and pay me tinamo di ama your regular host very maba nana kunedu abupra and come on eofia and anope Ebacho yenni kan entu ye hofo ene fiada no pay sa ugoto se obi anya adaje achi ne ba asi ho ana wa ma ne ba atena se na wo tu ne fo a empempi no ensamu empenfuo kan di gya ye ne se wa wakoto so no eya gina ho di ya na atena se di na tie ensamu a wadi tu eye ne ba ne fo no na wonso de bia to kotodwama bia na wo pema ko animu no sa futuo no nso emu ba beboawo ene gina empenfuo kasa ne se okoto se obi etu ne bafo a eya na wape efuto bi e de ato ukotodwamu abusia wo mo kan ne saa wo man kan ne saa kwawo na mamu no na wo munnim nie wo mpeso o mo kire anopai de ye de tu ye honfo ne ye de ahye ho nkran no ene ye body ra bible mu a wo bible ben wo no upeja na wabie Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 9 Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 9 na ene ensemu a ewo ho no yetimi akenka na fe yade eye enchiremu mapa enso etimi aba bedown but just what be Bible no a Proverbs 6 to 9 ne ewo ho nie o say go to the ant you sluggard consider its ways and be wise it has no commander no overseer or ruler. Yes, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? Proverbs 6 to 9. Bible say, nipa kwadwofoɔ ko abua ntetia hoda ko sua nyansa. Na nyansa wo sua fra abua ntetia ho no eboa ama wasetena na abrabɔ na wo bɔ no wo de atoto ho ama watimi aye ne sefata. Ade ntina Bible ne kasa abusua Bible nto sebe Bible ento sebe na mepacha utie ne yebetimi asua ade afri eye the parable of the ant Proverbs 6 verses 6 to 9 and open me wo che nyina no enie moral lesson ewom enie never give up abusia ne wo ye bia no emmoa ba mu muda koso akura wo mudie mu pem ko wanimu se aboan tetia wono mpo a wonno ompam ehu ni nyansa se awia ebo a asase wo tibe buabua enuane nkakra obepega free baabi awodo ano erikosie wo baabi a se nsuo gyamu a emfa eye wono a mu ntetia ne nkone emfa na aduane no so nkwa a ene na dasani a wo do opam na wo hwe anim se enema be konkan dia mawo ena wo nkwa aboa no wo nkonkosua eye sene wotena onkosua nyansa mfiri aboa no ho me ba cha utie aboa ntatia ye aboa bia na bamu muda etino when the ant is heading somewhere, even if you put a rock in front of it, it will climb the rock or go around it to find a way. And yet, wabetimi atwa na kwentu so. Enti anopei, yemfa abuwa ntetia suba enibi, entu yokoto dwemu, ni onu se, ensese, yama ya bemubu, yensha siya muabuwa yeho, abra, yeni ya huhihia, emu wa dinimu, sani ya bejwa, da huhihia kesiya bebano, wabuwa huwa siya de dada, entino, wahaubia niwa, ebebe untamatai, abuwa ntetia. And you know, when the ant is heading somewhere, even if you put a rock in front of it, it will climb over, walk around, or find another way, but will never give up. Similar to this, life will throw all kinds of obstacles your way. When you want to reach your goal, the journey won't always be a smooth ride. Therefore, you must work to overcome all hurdles. Bepa chao anopei me nye pope nanso no maba me ma hope say yensu aboantetia ne ye kakra aboantetia ewo nyansa to understand to say time wa ensuo ensane fam ye no waboaboa anuane ano adikosie baabi a ensuo to a worum say ade ya ensuo beto your rainy season and your dry season. And you know, dry season no a juma says wo ye nyina say wa wese ho say be ya ensu tobre no dura ne ho nkoka adwa mu dasani ade na wusua de afiri sa ade mu ena no pay. And you can Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 9. I'll say, you lazy people, you should watch what the ants do and learn from them. Ants have no ruler, no boss, and no leader, but in the summer, ants gather all of their food and save it. Proverbs 6 verse 6 to 9. Asemwa Bible no eka enye. Ya de be na abrabo mu a emwa ba mu ane boaboa wo ho abra wo haw no emmaye boaboa ho sie oboaboa ho sie a enema nyina be konka ma abra wo haw aba amanfo etem pentenkwa wo aba mu pem ko animu wo sua aboa ntatia nyansa ne bi no na wo sua sene wo enweta so honhom a ade nyina mu wo haw nyina mu no wo hu no se wo pem ko animu a chene beche nanso wanka oda yeden a ensesa mapanso ebetimi aba anapai ye gina we so na ya sanso ama wache na ya sanso ama akwaba Western in the morning jumadie esu eni ye wohwe obre no a it's exactly 54 minutes gone past 6. Join the conversation with your WhatsApp and text message 0248071174. We are live on Wuntumi Radio 101.3. Anapai, good morning.
Wuntumi 101.3. Na so kama tu asempa no a eye etue aduonu enum nchichemu aduasanum ose adano meka kire wo se akomode me no ama me bibi wa mama duane ani ejaba be se ya sauce wa mama mahweyan ya yare wa me sika amfa nko ayaresabia na dia MPP fo ayei ya dia as a regional chairman midna party na mu bo MPs na baso yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawomi abaso Ohene Kennedy Japan abaso aye national party Justin Kodu abaso anu obi na po miankasa minua na po abaso Patrick Buama abaso nu obi bia waba ha bia no yabo abaso na bossa de mamu no say yenya habada gisedwa no yesi asan ye ja haba yenya habada akaya sidi ba kokura ye de bebramo na media de sradia stronko
ye di nkomo kakra e dia fa ne electoral area ne ho eno da nchan so a ena no pay ye bebo de ewura eye regional forestry commission fo aso ye na ye ne eye the Western Regional Forestry Commission board obeba fiase na ye ne na di nkomo ye nkwa ye no sen ena ehon nkomo tie. Indeed, the fight against illegal mining and Crofoya to the Sequoia Muak excavators and the moody work for Sanis. A Tremantam was a choir would do I want say Anna and the Forestry Commission elbow who buy and free galam say for you home. I don't pay Uber join us our conversation for Penny Beba, not yet to me and in a common. On the fight against illegal mining, Galamseya, Debia Diano Demu, Yaka, President John Dramani Mahama, my home minister, Lance Minister, my home minister, and then a Rocha Ghana, the Abebomu said, Bam. What was it? What Tenacity, Abaya, or Bay, John Mahama, Bay, and she say, any number 2 I want no stress you 2 idea. Two galamse so sa o memo ase na wo mo so wo mte wo de ro mo hwe de wo mo ya na mo hwe mo sere wo mo hwe sa old tactics no a ene ya ye kasai aban bi ba ya wo be use ya entimi anya yie e wo galamse kun no mu a ndc aban wa ba wo na wo se se wo ba be kun tia galamse ya sa tactics no a na wo akwa recycle a wo de e ba no trust me you are going to fail at the end of the day into the sa tactics no and some measures no a obi dia ba entimi ankosi aga no a ene wa go dane ani a wo de ba ne de enya no ne de e kwati agalamse wo memo ase oh yeah we eye arocha Ghana fo ensem a wo mo enso e de e ba na me bon to for say recycled strategies no results arocha Ghana predicts galamse fight will fail again. When we say President John Dramani Mahama and the Lance Minister and NDC abina nkasanwa esi ho ni nyina no eba ne galamse ko a yese ye ko o memu ha womu ni hu na ye adwene nim de bia ye de ko sa ko no ram say hey enkrofoi womu akasa pa o womu akasa pa esanse wo hwe de NDC fo bra no mu opposition de no mu kire pa ye peja galamse ekuya ne no mo kire pa ene nsam ana wo eka wo kan ya meduru ba bi kura no mo se yanto abenti a ye MPP aban no na yanto ma endis wo metimi de na wo twe ba ko pe as topo illegal mining activities wo memu ase ema wo mo 120-day social contract with Ghanaians no wo mo state wo mu kura say wo mo ba in their first 3 months no they are going to ban all forms of mining. Illegal mining kahon, galamse kahon hwan and hon kwaniba nyina no. They are going to ban it. Etufa John Mahama ne 120-day social contract with Ghanaians. They are making it clear. Say 90 days achino. Sa niema we na measure no. Na the fight against galamse or say wabe ban all forms of mining in this country. 90 days na aso atra. Adano that 7th ena onya sa 90 days no and na 11th enti no how many days na ba ka ho 4 or 5 days me boa good enti no edie na aban na timi ayade afa home enti no se arocha Ghana e be ka kire me no mienu se enei recycled strategies has no results when fighting illegal mining e Ghana ha no mudika o se sa recycled strategies no aban we asanso ede abano a wodi brim Ghana fo ani so nyina no the fight against galamse no aban we be fail totally na John Bahama ene ne lands minister ene NDC amanyokuo na nkasa no eba no adwene ene nimdia yede kotia galamsey ya wamu nibi enya me na America arocha Ghana fo ena enei wam eka and wamu kan ye ne wamu ya adwen ode yase nsam ne bana dance ye ni nsam no ho a asam no ho an ye kwab kakra ede afri ho ne ede ya dance ye and this yabai essay well quantia illegal mining but look at the number of brand new excavators ewra eye o memu ase na wamu directly into your forest reserves no a waman Ghana ebedu baabi no wo hwe yenya kwaye ba kumpo Ghana ha say I am telling you yenya kwaye ba kupempo e o memu ase ye hwese ne enkrofo ya abai ye galamsey no with impunity a ensu an kra de ne enche bia no yenya bi nom na kwaye ne de ansa na NDC betwa 4 years awie no yenya kwaye ba kumpo e wo memu ase fa san baabi na hwe entini se arocha Ghana ebe ka kire me no mienu se NDC abai John Mahama as the president, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua as the lands and natural resources minister. Woman ni galamsey no wam so amoko no woman nim ho nim die bia no a ene na asam no kura no makan because wa di ka be ka se enya de a o makwa ma womu a oni womu ya adwuma wa ban mu no ebe involve am ho in galamsey na ye tire sa nipa no a ekwan a aban no oteso ande ne be fa so no obenu ne ho anso one speaker so kan ye se we emrahye badwani na emrahye badwafie na do ho fore eye galamsey ho a na ye so mu a ene parliament house no parliament no ene obedi ne nyonyo ene de ne de aye Oscar Oforila bi NDC MP owo awowin constituency ahemfo okro no so se ye kawasu ese ene ye bone ene sabia buru ensem hunu ene enso ade honhomu a wo de abetena asase no so na wo Oscar Oforila bi wo mu kura wonya de hye na wonya akukuduro emma excavators ewurata no anwa forest reserve no mu se ye kotu galamsey abrahemfo wo ho wo kura authorize se wo bi mfa sa ye kan se afidie mimirintim yi enkorura kwa ebretuo no mu ena ko ye awowina tano anwa forest reserve chese wo funkam ni nyina adanse be na chance adanse wo ya awowina hemfo e de ama aban adanse be na chance adanse wo ya wamodi ama ye kan se Honorable Emmanuel Amakofibua and Speaker of Parliament up till now ye hunu eye ade bia wama ye de afa ho ye kodanya ne ya interior minister ase de Honorable Muntaka Mubarak se de say ye kire Chinese fu a wamo ye illegal mining na anya de ye prosecute wo ye deport wo really adanu ada kromu ha ne ye wo Aisha one nsem ba ye anana ya osafo mafo ekoka se ye niko gina mra no na ya prosecute no kra no a emfa so obi amre ye NDC fo mini ya kutukum ombu afu enso ne mo ba ye ne ye chance na emprempremu yo and I'm disappointed in the interior minister one in the deputy Ebenezer Okletete Labi and someone back kan ye no say very very shameful and just a disappointment ankasa total disappointment and Ghana ni de sabia buru enye moja na nam ni mu se okọ galamsey site wo na ye so ni mu a ye ne ko gina mra no bubo no a ye na koto fiase Chinese ni nu a wono na de chamfan na be si nsuo so for the first time in the history of this country no asiase ye nsuo na wamde excavators be wura kwaye bretuo no mu chance ase no kwaye no wono ye kire no a ye se in prisons no enye international friendly entino ye ntibi emfa foreigners no enkogu prison ho who does that abanya sabia buru sabia kudonto odwene wutiri mu no wo ma bonten be kasa ansem hunu we ntira Ghana fo yes men to sabe wo ya abanya odwene wutiri mu a ontira o ma o minister kansem hunu we entire Ghana for abra wonim pefe galamsey no wo hawa ade bre o man no yes ne minister nbeka nyina yensem hunu nansa bia ne ensam a the interior minister ne deputy ebeka kire Ghana fo no eba ne deportation of foreign nationals a wo ye galamsey no a ne nyina nyansa ba kokura animum into sabi adopei say serious as a country ya anka yen tu sa na mo no yenimo hawa galamsey ne de ba anya mo a say Captain Smart say NBC executives ana enei wo mo go kwaye no mu etu galamsey ukọ party office wo na executive ni enni hu a chairman ni hu a me pa cho galamsey site bi ebe wo ko obekọ hwe na wo gina chamfan so tu ya hunu nsuo all in the name of yepe gold enti dia rocha Ghana eka no yamfa ni serious esan say o man Ghana me say NDC 4 years John Mahama AD 4 years ni be duru no ana 4 years ni be so no say nya kwaye ba ko pempo e wo mamu ha say ya adwuma mi ye mejai me say nya kwaye ba ko pempo o Ghana ha after 4 years NDC ni John Mahama abetina konwa ne so adwuma mi ye mejai and now Galamsey site brand new excavators and here asase ba ko so excavators by 10 15 na esimu na science aseno na unim de excavator ba ko pe betimi aya asase ye de 1 hour manual unim de betimi de aye na excavators 15 ebi 10 ebi 20 just say they are doing it with impunity with no regard as we are mampaniti akonwa isu a wono bo bi atise aban dada no ene wono okagalamsey ayetu no bi na omo awakire omo nyina ne enkwala asabi aburu anye omo kura na omo ye galamsey no na wono nim se eye DCs ne MCs ne aban mu panifo bi mu ene tekire a wom ejo enti no wono ba wo be jai saafo na ya kire omo no na obeto omo dwuma so na akwa kekere eye DCs ne hwanhwanfo no ene appointment abai ba o make nyina no and ye ukọ the galamsey prone areas yes say one more yes say one ko DCs ni nyina no they are involved in illegal mining and no seriousness o pese o de ku galamsey no eno e de we ya o seriousness President John Mahama wo say o de ku atia galamsey ne de we ya let's speak truth to power na nya say asoso sabia buru sem hunu so no na ya soso sem hunu so sama wo man Ghana ba bia se kono eje ho na ekọ and I will be blunt and one no yan to sabi ensem hunu Bible ne kura kase obakwasia ya de ntiaso ba na tia obakwasia wan to sabi eteduru ba bi na wo man ni nyina na ye abre ne ase ya ekon bi a sa ko no yan twa ya daachi bi ede sunsuanso bone ebre ye ne a na sa asem no wo kan na wo krokro no a na wo amunu a wo krokro asem no wo ye nya atwum nipa eti ya no pe yan to sabi wa ye ne abre strategies obi yusu ya wo anya papa na no anu aba wo yusu etino dia wo kan ya no emfaso ben pa ena ewo so etina rocha Ghana fo de omde aban do no ye nyina ya nsempa ya mo aban tuja na ene ma wo kan in opposition with regards to the fight against galamsey no one shas yes wo yo na ye tena se yan hwan a ekokoko ba e ba besi ehwene no so se pum oman no ba ye nyina yetim bi oman no e ba menu mienu yetim bi yankwa oman no so na ye ni nkomotew emra ye saka eye akwasi twenebo a kodua oye director of research edema advocacy for citizens Ghana yale ni nkomo Wamu de a statement aba wamu mu se ene enkebeye pa wamu petition speaker of parliament sa cocaine play ne ho nkro ne ba ehun sama ye de ja wo memu ase no ene wamu modern the speaker of parliament should establish a bipartisan committee to investigate the object of the Ahmed NH23 AM flight to Ghana and the related cocaine arrest in Takoradi and Cape Coast, where the advocacy for citizens Ghana at the Abba petitioner, one more a petitioner, the Speaker of Parliament. Hello? Okay. Line the mama say we're free ahoma so na mo san so reconnecting na ye ntoa enkobo de so me ba cho enra da boko na ni enyan na boko ani enyan pa asumdua any President John Mahama. Okay, young quick. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, most also and checking on mammy na in any a year and common.
Want to be 101.3.
Another boko. I was yeah. Yeah, Bisasa is President John Mahama on top of security issues in this country. Any yo. Wasamba. All right. Can we call you good morning?
Good morning.
Na appointment is no pay.
Oh, nyame adom. Yo, namuswe.
Yes, you adom ya ho ye pa. Enkrata beda mountain so say advocacy for citizens Ghana. Matron krata tintin the akwa Speaker of Parliament. Honorable Kingsford Sumana Bagbin said one more na on setting up a bipartisan committee. Na one investigate the AMED NH23 AM flight eba wo memu ha enei ye suspect say na eso enubone ne ho nkro ne be enubone ho dwadie na wo ba ga na ha wo ebedi ye na afensu no cocaine na NIB and National Security actually ye ewo eye Takoradi to Cape Coast Quantum so wadaruma enkomoye a mapagade akodan speaker yi emu ntiremu pa ene mu ama ne bo aya de wen anopai. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Oh, Frimpong. We didn't cry and I'm really happy.
Me ba cho de unkai me di no aye ni nkomo no. Why?
I know pay me chia. We know what here for nyina. Some of the aquadan speaker no simple. Me kai say during President Mahama first term no. Me no nyina wa Ghana na ya basti ko kimbi wa Ghana ha. Ekire no. Omo ba ka che say ko ke na da ni e fencing konkonte powder. In this incident in a buy, we took it upon ourselves. This time around, we are going to petition the Speaker of Parliament because Parliament will oversight responsibility over the executive. It's a BB Saba, the Jakarta Kumasi Speaker. We are praying on the Speaker who also exercise his responsibility as Speaker of Parliament. Because from issues in the course and we government spokesperson Felix Ofosukwachia is inconsistent with facts no the out no. If you say no, there is something fishy there that government is trying to cover. Government is trying to gag the minority from giving out dissenting views over this cocaine saga. In na sebe a trigger emotions, yes, no, that be when you shouldn't sleep because in the records of the current president, the first time these cocaine sagas are by, we can enumerate a lot of them, but because of time, into way the Yemen slide, we only asking the friend saying, Speaker of Parliament say, just constitute a bipartisan committee that includes transport, interior committee, and any other committee that he may deem necessary, including the minority caucus, may investigate it because that is cocaine saga by you and FAPK, our drug and trafficking control unit, UN, and we instructed Ghana by say you should investigate because that's a mere UN. It is throwing Ghana in a bad light because the investor community are watching. OBBI, they see announcing, former president introducing a fencing. These black Americans, more of Namamba Ghana. It has thrown Ghana in a good light. They see an investor committee is it's a Ghana has become a transit point for drug trafficking. at the assembly. Into all we are asking is say, Speaker of Parliament, do your job as Speaker of Parliament. What is necessary to safeguard the image of Ghana? No, you have to do because government has oversight responsibility over the executive. That is all that we are asking for.
I see. And you know, more here, say, Speaker, be responded to a year, petition. Okay, now on set here bipartisan committee. Now, we share investigations into this matter.
And one no,
all right. On a year, cocaine NIB, actually, yeah, Takoradi Cape Coast Quantum Point Swa. It is alleged that the former 2020 NDC parliamentary candidate or war second D and sa Unuboneno Ayanedia and also my petition speaker Eddie Afaho.
No correct.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you expect the speaker to do? And also unsettled bipartisan committees, say why or more yeah with regards to the air med flight now.
Petition is in twofold aspects.
Okay.
Air med any friends saying okay, your mochi will Cape Coast Highway no so a 2-in-1.
I see. All right. And you know, yeah, I say the Ben speaker be responded to a year mo petition no.
And yeah, they are common. Petition yeah, they are common. In any time be no, yeah, they say they are teaching a yam petition one and who bet you say yam petition. In the me want also no response and a reaction to our petition. Me who said this speaker, whether he is there for Ghanaians or is there for a political party.
And the group no as you say President John Mahama abaine na memwe Sabia Buru Sabia could on to the Asha air cost 3 months into his government, you know. Yankwe ya wa my Ghana babe ye a red zone for drug trafficking and a money laundering no.
Because nipa they wouldn't even track record. Once now Emma history repeated itself. That be they say and baby Ghana Ginano. Ya wa unye mamuni nye juma. Into say that image you have better Ghana suma investors say lose confidence in Ghana. Emo mumbe investe myself be human man mamuni nye be nya. The mamuni ombe ya konfo abete sebe wo enemy ya we fie. We are only pleading with the speaker there. He should firm his feet. Not the necessary action that he has to take to delve into this matter to unearth the truth needed. I saw here because that is why he is the speaker. That is the only thing we are asking from him.
Very well. Now, advocacy for citizens Ghana. More here for.
Oh yes, we had a non-governmental organization. The last time I spoke to Mikacho was we speak for the voiceless.
Okay.
Yan Kama party, be assembly bar.
I see. All right. Akwasi Krenebu Akodua, Director of Research at the Advocacy for Citizens Ghana. Anopay ba yanase yaku yanimu no speaker. I responded to petition wa. Yabeba mo na so na yanimo atoa nkomo no so de free ho. Why?
Yo, Miss Medamasi.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Ebusia. Some 19 minutes gone past the hour 7. I want to me radio 101.3 Western in the morning. Jumedie esu enie. Me pa chow join the conversation no live on air. Want to me radio 101.3. Na afe WhatsApp and a text message you know. What the 0248071174 0248071174. Yeah, live on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, Western Diamond Television. On X, Western Diamond Television. YouTube, Western Diamond Television. Na fa o message and I will comment ni na no efa ho efa bra. Me ba chaw enrada de e course wo boko. As a country ya any president aba na ya to abawie ye na ne main opponent ebe concede the defeat. Nanka under any normal jurisdiction no say we opponent aba be concede defeat na nka ye hwe ne mu se anka asomdwe mapa ena fa bibia be koso toten enso ade aba o memu a nanso no that wasn't the case wo hwe ne e koso after said Dr. Light Babu Bramia be consider defeat na cha se wa ma bonten tempa be consider defeat anka ene ya ka se nka o man Ghana ka mu nipa nyina no ka ndi sifo atoye nyina ye so wure o be consider defeat mponie na eniema endi se titafo eyeye no abusia na ni enyan menya afianza me bebo so ha wa wunim wa hunu bi di dada ya bo President John Mahama bono se adabraka ya to abama ya fa unsi akonya no so de nanso no woni wa titafo emra bonten me kasa se wo mo masumdwe ene emranya adwuma o memu ase ya bono wanfi se wo bimpo ene ne kasa aso abo mi fi taduku obubu ne ade aguna sumu ne ka ye nyina ti no wa ma me bohu wa se bia buru ba bia aduru no ye nyai ye hia a national cohesion ba bia Ghana gina sisi ya no ese ye kia ho bomu se bo aba ko mu ade na ehwe ko ye befa so a ye de misia konwa ne so a ye betimi develop o man no. That was what we were expecting from President John Dramani Mahama. Wa ma bontia me kasa se etitafo a mudi mechie munyai de mo jano na nye ebebo man e de asem beba daachi. Se opani ejekum ese wopani a wotena fie ma enmofrawe na nka no. Se mere ne duru ne ebu na nkarefo ana ye kan na nkarefo a ye bekan wo pani no ade aka ho. Opani ejekum anu asabu a wakan de kire John Mahama enie enene manifeste dede ye nyina no se ehya asia no se President Mahama calling the supporters to order anka obi ekoto na mo bi sampo no a kan yembe hihira nza ha we ne yakokọ yepe ebia na President Mahama ne bu aba befuna we take actions bia emfa kwamu ana emwa yen die nyai owo ni se wan kan hwia fa ho no ejinja o ma mom mo a na bi mun na mu send 5,000 men, send 20,000 men, send 30,000 men. Ni nyina no ana mo kan sa no ne ye kan se munya musumu nyai no na nya di musunsu anso ade beba ene koboko na kowe ejada ho dendende na de man komano to ade mu a erem ne se President John Mahama ejina simpie so e pass ya comment bia ene amanfo akina agwezi so se Jack adanu ada na to opposition bokon sense bi man homre so no asemu a wo kan ye enie asemu a wo kan ye enie in opposition Obi sasadi asemu no kan ye o say anytime NDC in government Boko is at peace. John Mahama attribute Boko conflict to politics. But of Metro TV Ghana post on eto mame. Anytime NDC is in power and in government, Boko is at peace. John Dramani Mahama attributes Boko conflict to politics. Brother Mahama Numa Assembly in opposition. Wase Dabia da NDC amadoko no ewa bemu no asumdwe mapa ewa Boko. Enti se MPP ba ena basabasa ye ena menteme ho ase ena ntokwa brane ema no homere so Boko. John Dramani Mahama Numu Assembly. And so there is a video to that effect. The Bacha say unya post na fa video ni to mame. John Dramani Mahama. Asemu a wokan ya enne akwa ba abesinsen ko mu a wo hunu de wo ye emprepre ye ka say Boko eja dem de president no amu ni o memu ase. Yes. And so we can say Wamai Ghana security under John Mahama no enne ye ka say chese eda fomu a onipa dika nipa no dika because one okay yes NDC wa bemu aboku ayasumdue eprepre NDC so na tie akogane so eti die na esintia basabasa ene ntokwa brane aba enrada ede boku mabunu atuasha prosifoɔ so ahye ɛyɛ police barracks ɛwɔ hɔ grebe eti no join here live on Western Diamond Television on Facebook President John Mahama that time no ɛyɛ NDC presidential candidate and our cancer asem ye go tie nanumu asem.
The Boko crisis flares up again. Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again. Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again. Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again. Anytime NDC is in government, Boko is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Boko crisis flares up again. Anytime NDC is in government, Boko
eya sumdue mapa. Boko ya sumdue mapa. MPP badia na ntokwa mentime ho ase amade homre so Boko. Ene na mencha de NDC oti akonwa so. Etidie na asi Boko a enra mabu na ewo ho. Eto hye eye aposifo so. Ekwa agya tu eye police barracks ewo ho. Ema aposifo ni bi kura no. Ne aye kase yesi ebie prepra. Ebie bi dakra na enye papa. Yenesi Honorable Mahama Yarga and Prepare Yakasai and ye Ura a Boko Central Constituency on a member of parliament or the majority leader in parliament. I don't know that ye granting interview as someone can say Boko Basa ya esiwa mentimi wansi esiwa abanda dane tewa waye nkwe hanya chese wantimi enye bibia mfa ho no budget krado o twade koma national security krado budget no krado ye hunu ade a minister no ana ministry no edisa sika na ye ene o abamu President John Mahama etia konwa ne so NDC na aba ade na asi wo ho ntia basa ya man homre so no Kusasi Youth Band Police Station kill police officer and issues ultimatum to President Mahama to honor promise to them. And to promise, I will promise you, I'm saying, yeah, dear, ba konwane so ana ya ba ba mu a asumdue mapa ne de bremo no. I will say, ene wo tumi no, enti no, bra behwe ma asumdue emra, we e boss out the share wo mo. We ya boss out the share mo and rather anka Honorable Mahama Yarga won the residence e boku anka ade ye no. Won so ni o mamu ha. Nka ade pa eye no. Ta mabu no atiesi the residence e o rade Ghana. Hey. E asabu o. Enti the security under President John Dramani Mahama emprempren. E kosan menyam na mbetena me beka wo wonim de ekọ wonim de ekọ so de dada wonim de ekọ nyam na me betena me ba beka etino ne wo ho nyina no eno no esese ya bomode ne nya huduro we need to speak truth to power. That is it. Now to why you hwe do sa show dem refemu wo man ne nya nipa ba ko dia eye nyina ye man etino wo man ye djuma ye fra emfa ne party kura wo mu ye so obi amra ne enyo man adwuma ana ne yankase ya ban na wo so ntino wo man adwuma no yan ya ban wo so no yan ne yakwa akoye ha right 3 months into President John Mahama amamuo economy no say na tie me ebano matters regarding the economy na me very very interested and me very very passionate ya to amemu ase na President Mahama beka say ene ya yakase aban dada no rane Ghana's economy to send ye wo crime wo rane no in the form of a crime scene to say bibia nkoso bibia say niema nkoyie adano ada yete ha ene Czech Republic for President Baye nkomo koso President Mahama ensemu a wokeka ye or say World Bank data indicates Ghana's economy has demonstrated remarkable resilience. World Bank data indicates Ghana's economy has demonstrated remarkable resilience. In another breath, earlier before sa comment weno, na or say NPP government criminally mishandled Ghana's economy. President John Dramani Mahama. Enuma asemuni. Etino 3 months ni no, e dey na President Mahama aya dia fa eye economy a no ose na saya na nado any Dr. Bamiadi ja no 3 months ni e dey na waya World Bank data e ka say and the economy no gina ne nan so e pem ko na nimu e dey na ode abeka ho. Well yen kwa o ma no so na ye ne eye Dr. Evans Nunu oye economist eni eye enkomo doc anopay ma memo ache apombo ko de
ye ni anya mi adom ye ho ye na mo so e
yesu adom doc ye nso ye ho ye papa na de dika ma mimisa wo man Ghana 3 months into President John Mahama administration kosan in your own point of view.
Well ye better na ya tie ko so 3 months no me fa say and no maybe they seem to be getting it right. You also are. I said, yes, sir. So, 50-50. Of course, 3 months out of 4 years, and but then, the share, and no maybe or my so far, like I say, commendable. It being so dear, I would say they need to look at it again, because I'm fat.
I see. Specifically on a year. The economy. What year a year and President John Dramani Mahama right from the onset of boy and a picture will paint the chair Ghana for an investors and come be frame or any about mebuha. Was see or my Ghana economy na by that no MS handle no as if say a crime scene. Just say what mismanage economy no what to do a crime scene who are pepe. In another breath, or see World Bank data. I say economy no ene ya ye ka say gina ne nan so pem de akona nimu bie ne ntaba mu ne ye bisa say 3 months nie da no other January now say economy na say 3 months pepe nie e dey na odi aka ho ntia World Bank data e ka say emprempre economy no e very resilient doc.
Yes, so obviously Osho from 2022 day bana now compared to as at the time NPP 3 power there, now economy no was picking up. 2022 but we have 2024 prior to the election year, and even in the election year, no, economic growth any some of the factors are that economy no recover gradually. Now sometimes say face World Bank for the IMF for now, they want to know say Mrs. Edia at that criminal who this one na or man born so that it will paint a good picture to the rest of the world as we speak now, where say we don't even have access to the international credit market. And he obviously say when the IMF for the World Bank was here, it's not about politics, it's about the reality, and you would also want to paint a good picture about your economy. And the one say in one breath, because I think I've had interviews with quite a number of stations, now including some stations in Takoradi, I don't make sure say the first description Yura Mahama or man acceptance speech or the describe the economy no na had in Accra. Okay, say economy no is in its west form like as a chap and come crown. And I was saying that is a verdict coming from our president. And over the years we've been at IMF and say Anka Ghana able to me any access to the international credit market now face one more day can in the Swadi would be say Ghana and yes you do Osikani which is in Ghana even when we are going to the table for the negotiations or rescheduling of our debt a day favorable eye now things say in case you could loan be crana or make me amazing because one of the factors that you're looking when you consider loan
yes, fixed interest, you consider a risk factor. It is a when you be or yeah, at high risk, a dealer or person woman high interest, one to discourage the person to recover as much as possible as an impano or be general with an. For example, Pacha be maybe will be doing say you require despite or loans for the credit nature in the or the banks with nature in the or loan. Now, it's one of so much in the basement man because you say any of it here. Now, one that this and no cost of the loan now, one farmer, one of the Manso, one of the instruments for part of the basement because we're highly risky. And you know, in similar fashion, I say, or maybe because they look at risk factors on default. In Ghana, no, you default so many times now, yeah, recover no. I thought that we needed to sing a good song about ourselves so that the international world, the international market, credit market, will look at us in the right way. But in my view, that was quite unfortunate. But then, like you are saying, at the same time, no, IMF for the World Bank area, we sing a different song. So what is the reality? The reality is that in the year 2022, it was that worse. But coming from 2024, 2025, the economy had been recovering. And it is still recovering. And I think that we need to talk about the successes and move forward.
I see. Talking of the successes, attribute to successes, to the current administration and now say about that than modern morning she say odigu and so sabapano.
So obviously, let me be honest. Even budget in the first quarter of 2025 a draft year.
Yeah.
And obviously within 3 months, you ain't blame me. I buy for free baby. And you ain't me so success meaning mano. And the ain't me success meaning mano because it is only 3 months in power. As I ain't me blame baby for all the problems of Ghana. But I would say the worship from 2023, 2024, but Abana we criminal. Or putting so many things in place, my economy I recover. And I buy ways by the 3 months, I'm a 2 and also I did to sustain the successes we've chopped. And in my view, it is both the effort of the outgone government and the addition by the current government. So we for the first 3 months of this year, we cannot write off NPP from the successes of the country. And obviously, if there are some things that coming from 2022, 2023, 2024, we can also let them go. So for me, for the first 3 months of 2025, effort MPP say economy the big done national. I can't be the year and Mahama so by Mahama also by they are trying to sustain it. So we cannot write MPP off from the successes of the economic success of the nation.
All right. Doc, adia ba ko Ghana for ayo ma dwene mu kesene no the inconsistencies abai ba ye emu nipa and afi president no amu airportry. The edikan NDC in opposition ka say abai no oteso no COVID-19 a global pandemic. Eba ye no ene amana affect wo no even though Ghana affected there but due to the mismanagement of the economy and the Ghana ko jina sa huye here no mu no enye COVID-19 and edisa wo how no ebaye prayer mama kra kan bi NDC mpanifo kan bi enene nansa honorable Mahama Yarega ejina international platform so attribute wa hawa ene ya ka say essential man ko mu right from 2020 bepem emprempre ka say egusu ko a yanko nwie no o say sa wo how do COVID-19 Russia Ukraine ntokwabrane no enso de kakraka no pa ebaye wadaruma aban bi ba na Ghana for who say he is being inconsistency with figures and data sa ban no mu amasu economy ne ho nkro ne ba eduru akire no sa ban mu ni say what the data no and figures no esie na waka de ebeboa wono ankasa ne anamu a wotunu ana
de me hu say ye memu ha no eya na enoma de bebre ho a politics one of the things that make nanka me pese it's in a sense a government statistician no. Professor Enim no. Now me say or a very competent and the data no equity integrity. You share any IMF, any World Bank dealings, even prior to they call IMF near the end. Your figures, most of our figures had the right integrity. They accepted our figures. There were times now when the international organizations come down, they think otherwise. You better say inflation or something. But then we should have managed to do the figures are not really here. To understand that he was so honest to say that inflation is as high as 51% in 2022. I think the man had integrity, and because of that, let us say MPP4 data not solid and had integrity. They were honest with data, and that is how it's supposed to be. Politics, no. I am not a politician, but what I've realized is that about NPP and NDC, they are all into politics. They make noise about some of these things, and sometimes it's really difficult to blame one particular political party because say NPP no NDC no opposition, and NPP4 every kind of maybe say NDC no NPP no opposition. I mean, it is just like that across the board. And for me, it is high time I was say you must say Oman and now they are too much of a partisan politics. No, baby. Now, you're able to focus on the realities on the ground. I am not too comfortable. Say, I no credit now the politics. Honestly speaking, now me crown on my free. I'm on it. I stopped because of COVID-19. Because after COVID-19, me will say a normal one like even from the home country.
Okay.
What they buy, it is difficult. And yes, I do agree more about the price because a normal crown need the plane crown after yes, you say the fact because mean power. Played them like COVID-19. So many protocols now. A normal one cargo price and normal almost doubled. And see, me die back because now me say it's too expensive, and it wasn't coming from the government of Ghana. It was because of COVID-19 worldwide. So worldwide, COVID-19 had a role to play on the economic downturn of the world economic landscape. But obviously. That Ghana also had its own woes or its own problems, its own political issues. But we cannot write off COVID-19, the problems COVID-19 posed to the global market. And so, yes, so because of COVID-19 higher and now what's going to mean now and then later what I say that is dishonesty. And for me, suddenly the politics they grow Ghana. I was here and I'm not saying say we cannot limit it to one political party from NPP, NDC, CPP, and Abrofunia be there, but every day they are able to, I mean, be honest with themselves. That way they are yet. By the end of the day, I say the politics, and for me, it is unfair. It is not even nice. It is unpleasant to the rest of us. Yes, and I'm very active in politics.
All right. Doc Evans Nunu Anopema, Yanasi Papa, Pao Brenwa Daja when you're the Amaye.
All
right, Yamin Shao. Dr. Evans Nunu, or an economist, and Yanina couldn't come on. Brenwa. It's exactly 43 minutes gone past 7. I want to me radio 101.3. Me pacho WhatsApp no text message no what the beba 0248 071 174 0248 071 174. Afei wo ko Facebook a Western Diamond Television fa o message ni before hobra like yen page no copy link na share my na yenya eye nipa dodo no anso a wo mo ebehwe na atie afei so no on eye YouTube no so no program na eye live ewo ho Western Diamond TV on YouTube Western Diamond TV o subscribe to your channel no a na watimi ene edi eye kasu bomu mapa enso etimi edi efri ho yabedi nkomo kakra yabebodi ere some of the electoral areas na any assembly members or etimi apagya nkomo no na yate sa nkomo no nso de afro but I don't know answer na no say enkrata no betimi aba nanka ye wie enkrata do anafe yakọ the electoral area ne ne assembly member wo etimi adi nkomo anka no nso bebo a ochema ba ne abna momra ne yente enkrata no firi hotel ye firi oba na fe ya body ra one of the electoral areas that yetimi eneomo edi enkomo enso etimi edi afiri anopai ya be ko Okay adope yebekọ okay yebekọ ye Anto Aboso electoral area na yene the honorable assemblyman or honorable Emmanuel Owu Eri and anyasa Owu Eri sabe pepe oh okay ne honorable Emmanuel Owu Eri edi eye enkobo ono ye assemblyman or Anto Aboso electoral area Anto Aboso was Shama district no mu na yahwe eye enkomo a eno nso efiriwa eba some 45 minutes gone past 7 abena sawa mani ampon ene ne nua bema ochiremaba AS Enchil the radio PRO atenase kwankrata emuboso okay wom de eba me pa chawo obetimi ahwen live on Western Diamond Television ye ka say ene technicians na ye adwumaso ama we are back on air and you know tune in to Western Diamond Television o dig box no Osikani we do code that one ubenya eye signal now joining the biggest conversation nationwide Western Diamond Television Western in the morning ochema ba machi
mejo so ska
atisai
what they are mention egugu kakra
enso de egu eye na anope na ye kan say yaru
okay
me nkoti amete say enso ne to sa de awafo de ne ene wo mo enjoy wo makaka wo mo na egugu wo mo kununu so wo mo nkwa adwuma say hey krachi sa de no fama o ma wo yire kan na to so no ankwa adwuma eduru anwumre a obedan woka oka ye dem ka jack jai ehun hiya esu kwa adwuma fa nsuom na kwa adwuma
sure
esan se wo ba no a woni na hia wodo a ene wo ma ne de na to so no wan kwa adwuma ankopeska ma eduru anwumre na ye ba bedidi a sika be na ne kono aduade
no ne asem no
nti oka am ye jack jai jaja enko kra enfanfa ho
sa perception me ni pa kra o draw
me bi kra bi am gwangwampo
so ta na ya
na yewi na enso ndi awa bantire se ene awafo ne wo mu a wo manya eye empena bi o mo twe no ene wo mo ko se dem no we fa na 9 to ne nyokoso ade no
edu be so me no mo ya adwen oh yes e kwan be so
se
because osika se o se nimpa ye ho e show we ye ho onimpa ho hye pa even in show cry to crash na no onimpa wo body no eno ma cold system no mu no ema skin no e hye ni se nsuo no to sa no a na se honam ne ka honam a onu se ase kind of me can say ignition be a start bi aka bi inti no se bia meti ai na sa abena eye me fa se madamfo ba nsuo ya atoi se me ho kana unso obenya some kind of feeling be esu bi bebawura ne mu na ono se de na aba me ono se esu bebawura me mu it that kind of esu na kesi a na apeja so na pa sa na so grim na de nsem bebre no a edi apa
but me I don't subscribe to say some da yaru opeja na do pe echiro do be masa kokoye adwuma e be ma kokoye adwuma na first kabra fie
yes
that is it
insurance craft na ba beto abna mnise obem but insurance africa na ba beto because Ghana meteorological for ka say Accra dey be dwa ha no central and western and other part of Accra dey be dwa no enti no nyabotre twa na bre dwuma uko fie a insurance so wo fie no insurance tokra do osga
one point mbre
dwuma na uko fie no insurance ne de na ba na eduane bi mu ohye no
eno ya na no patutu nsu oto asemi nkwa adwuma e de enti a me yira kane na atome so hey who does that wait yeri pianka abna mache ya ofa eti say
me hoye na nso e
yesu adom ye hoye pa
ya do bo ade ase
na de yaro de abetumu yi na o wie no say
ofa me da ase me no me nka no bebre
o bu abeka no bebre
kan me kan say insuo ta insuo sa se egugu se ya yem pasas na no
waye mananusi
because in chemu tintin yo chema odi man ye e na oba no ho kan e na so ho kan na e na peja na ye den na ye den
e diska beba
over sometimes the cransion talk and so na wiema yenwu awo ho nti ano so be kan sen enso to a yaro eya pasas na du eburo na ebro so na eburo a wo so ebubi ya do ban share do bi
that is it
na ye na so ye bi sabre se wudua bi se ebe contempa enyi tentem cabbage ne carrot complete ne dua na je se nsuo ta
na wa ba na asa na de no wo da e de ne wo nya wo
enti na me se me de menka ne bebre no ensuo to nsuo anto bibia ensi o se yekọ adwuma enti ya ro nsuo ta na ewiemu ayenwua na o so wodwe ho ye buru obedua
dua buru o pa sa se na do edo ano no
na Osikani Osaka forecast me pese me twe quotation no I think it's say to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Now Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse number verse number 1 to 8. It was from making Accra and a Friday. But Eddie and Sunday because sorry.
That's right.
This is so kusi funu na so ti anwa so afa. Eddie obe fe bedidi. Now Bible say for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. To any say time to be born. Awo ebe ho. Nya betrema awo. Ebre ebe so. And a time to die. Owo bre so ho. A time to plant. Duabre ebre di duade. Ho. Nya betre ebre no so se be duade. Because yendro so ni yendro so. When guy entite ho asa waka oba no tete ho. So ketia ba ne me. So ketia ba me. Inti me ni yendro ye wepo. On train what month din. A time to kill. A time to heal, a time to break down, a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to throw maybe a loss baby. Ni chat you say. You will be better than the brew. In Shiato, and na mbebunu asabe. Umsusu say bet me Kenya or Matinka. And because we go one I think and the Basabreno. Say obet me side, a court no Kenny Huna. Agora I say dem kwada be feed enya go bone ohun na ka tumi produce that thing because nsuo to an ebi so asabe omo you know etumi
one na kan say nsuo to a ene ye ne ye yere no mo ehia
wofa
say we agba we na gine
wofa won
wo de gine
we no say we agba Oscar
debi ase wo de gine
we na
maza
say we agba kra wa adwe kra maso
maza
Osikani
Mwadi na wado pa yu
Wafa mami kan ya wo akenkan sam na wokan ye no osenka bibia wo ne mre ya wo bra ye di ewo ene ye wo ebra ye di wu wafa asam ne ye ba ko pe o asam ba ko penti ni aka ase woni nyina no ye nkyerase
that is it
enti abra ye di ewo no eno na wo bekan wase wo se ye obra ye di dua ene ye wo bra ye di egu ye di bu enti asam na osenkafo waka no eno ani ye wo bra ye di ewo ene ye wo ebra ye di wu na mom ni aka ase woni nyina no ye nkyeremu wate ase enti e wo se ensuo to no wutumi edo wo fa aboantetia ewie ebo asa abre no epebre ene wo de pe ne dua ni nyina gu ho na nsuo si fam a sabre wu sentete kopeduane na wa hyeni bom na wadi enti nsuo to no e wasa yen atiasefo yetumi dua na epeni si fam a na ensu tobre ni twemu a wa fa yenya ni ebedie enti osenkafo asem na waka no eye ba ko pe nya kan na ye nkyeremu
o kyerema ba nsuo to egu nobaye so ema nobaye ne so na kyese ensu tobre mu no ene de duade sure that is it
ensu tobre mu
wofa na de ensu na eto ne ye every
when ye ozole ya na ye depleting no
I say de ensu context of the conversation ni nyina ne say ensu ato enti no ya ma adwuma ya ne yere no mo ya ma yere no to 90
years eno osenkafo nso asem na kira wo say ensu to no na wo say wudua
na me kas ensu we no to enye ensu ato aso it is a udua ndobaye no na se esu no togusu baako na santo anto aso a wo be irrigation no sisi ano ensuo no entonto nya bi fem kogu ndobaye no
atrema wasemi
esusu aketia ba memu okọ no na ensuo na start gugu no na wodua
okay
be sisi ade branch na baba wa na dia but we branch na ya baba wa na so wo di sa adwun o si show trimu a wa wo jejereje ma ba edumo
anyway etino I don't know ene fiada de your corner star bia bi ko anka time boso sama hodo aba no yentinsim na yenku yanima no pay
ana be mi frase
fiase ne enka
Osikani pay the worker tana be do na the daily statement ana ye de efrase ye bonitew eno ne ye ne tia se ukọ boko entokabra ni bi asi wo ne kosawo ade se kosasi fo no mo Kusu. Kusasi, but I want Kusa.
Okay.
Kusau. Jenny is silent.
Okay.
Say John Abuji na po in constituency. Ya pe Kusau.
Okay.
Na Kusasi fo a wo mu ne ayi yenu anu binu aka bo ani a posi fo bi nso edom hwaji mu. And I'm so am yewura Mahama Yarga Boku Central Mrashe Bedweni ono so ne fie ye twaja de atum na yese IGP yewura Christian Tete Yohunu na was Tommy Boku and I pay the daily statement at honsem ede aba na NDC fo nim wase part 1 and 2 NDC fo kan e bra no opposition na waba free senior school double track and obetwam waba wontum anya hwehwe na movie na si na NDC fo champions am yadma 2027 and double track no ye betumi kura ye be edi afiri wa e be yi na enu achi nsuso no kokobo kwadi ama Ghana fo ina se say MP assures public of safe peaceful co-Easter se wo bebe ko bia no bomadian se obetumi ayahwe yie yama mpani dada be de chire Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumi okura franka edema MPP amenyo ko na fimpini na aduonu na 2024 abaturu mu no wano so ene okokosra yewra Reverend Tim Fojo ne fie se abotre kwanso MPP fo mumi na yanke akoma mfantu yem mfa ho basabasa ye NIB fo ene NDC fo edi egu MPP fo so bibia ndedin ni ankropon ekan wano pay the daily statement de nie
metro so edi free the Republic Press ko wakratan emu Republic Press service a 7 the Republic ko wakratan enim se nra da boko na ehwo no maye hye nipa tena ho nye yie na ya hia yero Mahama Yarga ono ena waka se ene abribia NDC wa ba mu no eya na asumdwe ewo boko na MPP for de omukura bad luck enunti na omo ba ba mu na basabasiye esi ewo boko no enti eno da no boko fo eye action kume bi kire no se womo no womo nchelo bia emfa woni amanyoku owo so womo de asumdwe ye fe na asumdwe womo no tukwata mapai enti eno womo hyehye ya mono so yakohye dan Republic Press nim ena we so eda na Republic Press de jama ye dedicated the NDC for na no pay ya sabudu ani achirem ewo Asante Mampon wofa party office no ya reset na foforo krokro ya resetting aha ye juri ni na egu fam adenti MCA wo mapa no no wo mo MP Republic Press nim ena no pay we so eda na Trade Union Congress for akasa amusi Electricity Company of Ghana NDC abaya na adwen se wo ye nhyehyeye na wodi ama ankrankra privatization no wo mo pere so ne wo mo pere so kyena de kye so kraka wo bisanse 2017 wo mo ka se enye enti 2025 nso enye Republic Press nim na we eda no pay na we Esutifi North Health Directorate na hyase polio vaccination kratafeto so bakon ewa Republic Press ena we eda nan pay na say na foni bi twegupa ewa abefo prama no so foni na na twegu nche satanka driver bia wofa wokra brantan ena ne mate no ne ye adwuma no wode bu no ena ye twade abeto social media no so aposifo akwakoso ne pechi yede ne kojamra ne bisanse Frida Ben ena ye sha asese de brantan sekan ede bu nipa ewa Ghana Republic Press
ano pay the Ghanaian publisher de bokrata no we bisasem kuma bi na wose Ghana fu na no yafe adwen fanfan ho ama na yede kabima min kabi democracy no ena edi bu oman imprempremu ana se intimidation we bisa obi a ntwe krata fanfan ho na won fan koma the Ghanaian publisher for na yama mpani kanema mpani abedi echi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumi asamu me boss so kane ewo the daily statement mu no asanso abade Ghanaian publisher mu a anopay wono so akruchi de abakrata ne feto so emiensa na the banner headline Yera Frank anodom pre insawom adwejiri mbehye bedwamni wono so phone da hakata feto so wotwe akrata ne bo amane se kofodua court no kwasetena no wo mo akiremu se we kra kofodua da bia se court kwasetena na wo mu kiremu se Yera Frank anodom pre wono ana di nkunim ewo ensem we de koto ne nim se papa no abato eto na afia besen kro no we ndi mu nkunim no court no wiye no na osan so de 25,000 Ghana cedis costs e de ama Yera anodom pre se won jin free petition no we san se ensem a wo de to no so no sebe se me yanse bi enim na yɛde ntɛmu so aba sɛ wɔn a no mu nya nkrata ne bi nkenkan yɛ fa no deɛ nti yɛ se Chief Justice yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyi no firi adeɛ so no afei krata de aba ne fan tɔ so mmienu sɛ petitioner no ne nkrata ne bi aba mmɔnten so o de obi ambɔ mmɔden korɔ na ɔnkɔ kenkan bia no pɛyi the Ghanaian publisher
Metro so edi a free the metro lanes go akratsanum or relevance are pride. Year of Frank Anodompre. Member of Parliament is a woman Dreju constituency in Foni Dahako for Ridia Court. And the election victory no sense some no wom ebua. Eddie Amano Sanyo Trema Eddie Kain Ebosono. Kratafelto soon see the metro lanes Eddie Abawokin Kenya Obetia see ye power ho. Na Kwame A+ ne dini inampo eden. Yade nifoni ababeto ase Kwame Asare nifoni daha Gomwa Central mrashe bejeni no okokontem kro independent woni NDC woni MPP enra wabeya sutire wose closed door meeting bi akoso aban ene sentrofo amamofuo bi akohia na wama womo ademudie se womo fansho mo botum na nyame ya domo a enche womo ede tax bi ebeba sanitation tax eno no na womo de ba sansantrofo na yama womo bribe no womo nkan womo nyintum womo nkan na daga na fo womo nyintum yewra Kwame Asare bedi akon eno Asare ho ahwan A+ ena de we e de eba yi wono na e kan wono kran so na kan say e wo se nya common sense ministry e wo Ghana ha no kratafelto so enkron e wo metro lens ena de we e de enam na asia say wo so a His Excellency, the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and the Vice President of Ghana, one size, was set a record, no was set a standard, obienu obetumi atra. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no, wakasa we eyakokobo, was a Ghana mampani, President John Dramani Mahama, wonyai, say what the security agencies, state security agencies, no, Eddie harassing the opponents, no. Kratafelto so na wo metro lens na wen so etumi eda na wen no aye editorial afa na metro lens fo ye won adwuma yesi 1.93 billion sanitation and pollution levy hwan na eba benya so mfaso na hwan so na eba bebre Kratafelto so na wo metro lens
anabede chronicle de bokrata no so de nie yeredu tum kaneso fo no hwe humesua so okwa santimantemu a na edu market ni na fa no jashi eto ho na no bi fiada obeni busumi de na to so etuenu e ba ko na onso e de 100,000 Ghana cedis kane no 1 billion pepepepe ba ko o sound ni nsemu semen bag no 200 o de account samonje na mu fan kukuru dwan san fansi obiem na no na the chronicle bi say papa yi ni okoye yi kirase opese 2028 2027 mom NPP for primary so me kono be pese wono so ebe contest bi ana eye question wono so ebisa Kinzuba Richard Ajimai Ofori Buedi and the one year mayor ewo asantimantemu ye bonu semane se Kinzuba ni foni eda ha se wono ma confirm no enra the Ashanti regional minister Frank Amakohene ahweye mo confirm no as the mayor ema Ashanti region na ya sanso kiremu se hwe unum ene pebinu wo na governor ne hono no ebei waka na haba na hu oye papa na governor nkasa ne fruitin oyo o ma benyin sabe o bebi hwehwe emma no so munum bia o fibroid ne ade ni na etumi etini free wo the health benefit of guava fruit and leaves on a pay the chronicle de aba
Metro so edi a free the daily analyst go wakratsanum daily analyst ni ma wo so a ene Greater Accra regional minister ni foni eda ha sei Linda ene yesi wadi anim ransa site to wom ekọ wo honom wadi anim ene demolition exercise no wom ahyase anesa daily analyst ene yose without fear or favor na ewo sheku wakrate anim ena no penso yera ni lente vandapoi ne foni da hase ene wose adana ena before ko say wom kwakwachi yera Reverend John Timfojo no enye yera Alexander Afenyo Markin ene ko gine man ko mo de o meche no waso wono ne kopa achew asema woka enie TUC for some efa ECG privatization no eno so eda ha na wo munyina so nta wo de ekiki nti no eyese ebe create any job losses Ghana for mebu na ye adwuma ewo ECG no se yeka se di ECG ma ankrankra wɔn nyinaa ɛbɛsoro wɔn enwuma na wɔkɔ dɔm n'ase nkwankyɛ illegal miners mako 22 wɔn yɛ suspects enti akata wɔn nyinaa enim yɛtwa de abɛto daily analyst anim sɛ sabra yɛkasa die yɛtumi akyekyere wɔn ɛno nso ɛda ha sei na vast Ghana foɔ ɛna ɛbɔ Ghana Revenue Authority foɔ aba so sɛ ɛne ɛba no sɛ illicit drugs a wɔn atumi akyekye amanfoɔ na wɔn asɛsɛ no wɔso wɔn ma wɔn ani na hɔ paa na ɛntumi ɛmoa Ghana daily analyst
daily graphic krataku ni na edi wie na Osikani anɔpa yi si ase basabasa yɛ si wɔ boku no enipa ahasa 300 ɛna nde wɔafa mu ahwere wɔn nko wɔse boku conflict claims over 300 lives na yɛse beri bakaberi ba ka beri banza jaja na wenja ya obeja ne kwa na ma institutional workers wɔn mo adwane firi krom hɔ ayɛ ensem bebrebe na ne krakra ayɛ de sɔrɔsoɔ no yɛse small scale mining license review committee ayɛ no great and ya ɛwɔ Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources na so yɛ ɛna ɔsoafo ahwɛ ho mesua so so kyerem sɛ obenya $2.5 billion ansa akandi ahodo ani yensuku ahodo mu no yebetumi de esi ano ɛno so ne agya na pɛ yi de obakra mu nsɛm no yetumi de esi
Honorable Harry Adrisu onye very very careful yeah adwan wontimi nya wonka
ɛso sen no
da no ada obeka ase ohia 1.5 billion meboa na 2.5 billion free
se okoye no se ne san ne ma ne bi ehihye chiri
yate ye nyina ye wa ha ye hwe no
o ma approve 1 billion Ghana cedis amount for that is ne budget ta do be ye adwuma and ono ne sika ne ya approve ndada e de amano
o se ohia 2.5 billion dollars
where dollars
needed to eliminate educational infrastructure deficit
na bosia say ne kwaji wa me 3 billion for all money na education deficit kaka no over
2.5 billion dollars Canada no nti maya na mase na monye we na ansa na mbekọ kura tena o kakra me pa jo hwe Kofi Bentel say wo fie na hunu se enkrofo bi a wo mo say from national security say NIB for aba ofie ho na womo anshow womo identity womo the max akatakata o manimu na womo ba o tua defend wo ho no safo no ye awudifo akromfo what did you okay what you say
yes
was it wo fie na wo bi ahye max akata nanimu aba se national security na asoma ne so wo mekere wo mra wakata nanimu wo hu ni pa nanimu na wo akondie bi wo ho abetimi e de di nipa ne dem ama wo nso ho ahan wa to sana mo no
Osikani, he's a practicing lawyer Imani Africa vice president
that's right
so maybe who say he's talking from the law point of view emra no say obi to sha so a wo ho kwan say self defense utumi defend ho ni say ukura akondie bia no a Scotland pe ene omaya menim say they can arrest obi without warrant and matin ho abakwasem say ne kwa na ye ne kra memenye menim afa in research am so my say ne kra pass Scotland post ni betu aba arrest without any warrant but ye man mu no e kire say you should let me know or see warrant e kire say brana be chime any side obi abetumi di mrana hye ne sima ne ope bia
okay we also na Masawood Osman or third national vice chairman of the MPP say I will shoot to death anyone who raids my home without a warrant.
I'm not just say show the person your warrant. Then the church say to me be na court the amount say but abekere me.
Offer. Na say as a national security operative a wo call obi fie ya ma warrant say kwana kwakere no. Adan ti na be cover wenim to say am robber. Enti wo ba wono mo a me so metumi aka say me fi say wo yan robber na mepra wo. Anasa me so mabo ocho because obi so oni si o tu o ho license e mrama no ho kwan so be kipi. Enti wo kwa na introduce yourself to the person. Na oni wechi eno krampo ni gidigidi. Enye gidigidi. Na di na echi na no monko. na woko wenum omoko ya wo mo jeans nyina pa wape handkerchief kokobi ene tuntum ya kyekere na no wakata nanimu no wofanya krofo na ye wo mo ho sa
unze ye di kan catch President John Mahama say ne oma shares ne krofo na shares wo mo ye no sete a president bi ato wa e be a very bad president e be free Ghana for adwim no mani so no na che yie papa e kan wanti ene ne shares ye boba no the national security operatives ne NIB mo ye de enim se mo ba mo ye adwuma de amoma no enti e ba ne se na nema kata mo anim eba ne se na wakata wanimu die nti na wo pese ye behunu wo nipa no a wo se ya soma se be fame no ada nti na wo kata wanimu a wo pese ye behunu wanimu that is wo de bibi sie you see enti no confident or a lawyer ozire wo bi ba na wa share max na oze or national security one why NIB die na yes wo me arrest wa utimi wo tuatimi etobo no e defend ho because say nipa no ebi kura na no free national security now free national security wakata wa ni mo gide
since when and almost started some more dresses sa
yo say aka ne asha se ye boba no ye ka na mampani ni entia amanfo be sha se atu sa futuo ya ye de ebe because yes anu ama ade no mu ayehu ye te kro mu ase oti wasa na be kidnap o say national security oboa wo be koma komko na nya national security asem wakata wani na woba ade no etiano no some 12 minutes gone past it I want to me radio 101.3 Western in the morning eso ena ene anopay abusua uwe uhra bra no a 12 minutes past 8 anopay ye ko eye anto aboso electoral area na udru ho assemblyman owo ho ocheba ba danfo pa honorable Emmanuel Owuewi wono ne assembly member owo ho ya kwode ne na di nkomo kakra electoral area ho the challenges ba ko bienu miensa be na wo ho a opese wone eche na empanifo etie enso ehye asese yetu ho anamo honorable anope otie nka ma memo ache emo akwaba emra untumi radio 101.3 anope we are live on Western Diamond Television apom to say
yeah, I mean, Mejodo, Yamiado, Mehoye, and a paper.
Yeda, Yame, Ase. If Yeda Bia no, Yafatu, Yahusu say, Yababo, the electoral area Bakumu, na Yetimene assembly member, or Edin Komokakra, Eddie Afane electoral area, the one pay, Yachinchim Yano, Yababe si, a Anto Aboso electoral area. Honorable, wo electoral area, no, a Hinfa Potin, and a Ewo.
All right, Medasi, ma minchia obia uti manope. Na minkade midinu Emmanuel Owuewi dead has finished. All of you will die.
I see.
Yes, all of you will die, but me I won't die again. I'm a survivor of all death. Yes.
Okay. All right. Honorable Emmanuel Owuewi.
Okay.
All right. Right. Yes, you. Yeah.
And about the electoral area, I was Shama District Assembly and Shama District Municipal Emu. If you Takoradi require do Shama Junction, after Shama Junction, the next town Asoko Shama. If you Asoko Shama na Ekura and to about the electoral area, you were Koblan Dukum as a community within my electoral area. You were Magen. We were Abosu, we were Dumping Quanta, we were Anto, Old Abuasi Junction, and on ye a quiet friend and Mr. Krum. Apart from them, 6 major communities, you know, some other villages are agriculture, our hobby, Chief Kaku Krum, Yao Krum, Homo Kope, when you now come in electoral area, or form and to Abosu electoral area within the Shama Municipal Assembly.
All right. Wabobon kura hodo no so menim se wo record no off air wo hwe eye nipa dodo a ewo electoral area ho a
me electoral area we are talking about around 8,000 to 8,000 people plus yes.
No, I see 8,000.
Yeah,
I see. And emu adwuma ye be den pa na
to me electoral area no my friend or constituency eba Shama Municipal Assembly na kada constituency electoral area or me because we get as many as
these 7 big communities plus other villages or county. No me juma in pa. The assembly now. One more street balls bear 3 4 their kocha. And check did that to be the kahon and side to na kwakoche because even at a 1 crowd also.
I see.
No me juma in pa.
Very well. As we speak now, what are the pressing challenges a war and to Abosu electoral area?
Yes, challenges in the bringing our friend challenges. You know, before your friend or how?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not this but my old Zoom aquatim pass this America say, oh here, I mean, man for men and animal him food. And I'm from electoral area, many unit committee for yeah. Yan school are done. Sisia waka room wa yentuna yen wedwuma bring back the educational deficit or yewo the school are done basan bi ho no ma or get fund project warrior na me be assembly ma me term na me wo me
okay
I grab first 8 years and I must start the next 4 years and menka about 10 years ago dam project ya wa bisi me batu dam project no e could your honor me betu ya worship e could be no order don't see e ko baby ti there ohia madwen ya wo ohia madwen or GHS dan yes dan e could learn no or get farm project this am no kasi aka and see my former GHS 1 GHS 2 GHS 3 you the one about all the kindergarten blog and my from one call a shed and I ya to war one in change and there for now GHS for no wanting him now won't you now won't share because first now you go on so fee Onyama Juna primary 1 to 6 or cut your door and 2DA GHS.
Okay.
But looking at the distance and for the fact that over for car your experience a very bad experience and bad record be there. About for be up in school more bar on car contribute to ma the map of front I'm the way you've been a crochet and a cruise prayer and see Okoban the head no or the Shema Inya GHS crew who are them by my phone 1 2 1 9 to there work with baby and some copy GHS now we see
I see.
And you get fun here there what about them school at now we sit down more could do length American close to battery until close to 12-13 years in other one yentu na we dan mama from won come see or a challenge or a study or a hawk sepa ya hwehwema ye contractor no one the NDC mankasa make him for your go pro contractor no or card won't see and call it oba there one man is kebi or baba so later oba also sikana or the man one so you man to deal for and on na one stall project na based in that yentu na yewi apart from my dreams you another KG block and so old Dabwasi junction no to get farm project when you can see them project in also or close to 8-9 years honestly want to we and see one our friend and JHS one and then our old Dabwasi junction also your own completed now them done all your own completed on the Yama KG fully be welcome and a KG phone then on so your own computer by get from Yama GHS will be on swab because I had a man a fan with the KG now GHS who you be challenging the way any challenge you democracy apart from this one there was a time the school Biara or a school Biara a Janan Bia and Frank in Farmer Dam School down. Eba Onyama Juna, your school hall. Eba Abosu Methodist Primary School, Primary 1 to 6 A and B, Echo and Toy and 2 DAGHS, and our older bus agency, your older bus agency, KG, Primary JHS, them schools are marking Obiani complete toilet facility. Abakada A, B, Sabi, Abafo near marker, no dog in we, and I check you or near marker, no dog in we, baby, the minimum. And so Abandama or your hawk as a man. And see, for electoral area, apart from there, classrooms are always only we will be a year. A general be a summer from an architecture for Ubia, which are one and on my anchor or cast school down on a problem. A bit more sister, you could do it. Sister, I'm not about to meet the GHS, PTN to I'm going to be the Yankanka. Yes, able to a general be a school money, school from a former architecture for now. You could area, but projecting in the phone. Estimate a year on your Kakrabakra. We could have me lobby, me a company, your friend Costa Quarry, MD and Inkofana Bashawa there. That project in the world we're taking up as part of one social corporate responsibility. Now we see Janan Biadam or about Methodist primary school now. My friend on that church we use.
I see.
Second challenge, if you want, ma'am. Your drainage issue, degree, our electoral area. The older bus junction, since you try your place, you are from Atrobanda Junction. You want them the new Dabasi junction on you, older bus junction, be a job on into Topano Sifoma on your Assam Kakraba. Not so, may the request Akko down highway full there. I want to one inch my order ocean away what to go ahead. What's whatever, what is in the one bay. By the corner of about send them to become one for community front and two on your about that one. Why should we to my Emma on your cry? You're managing the man. Okay. Kuma, your similar them to the issue to go home, so what do you Yama or ye? And see, Yaka educational issues, then we have them drainage issues. So, on monitoring most of the challenger, another the biggest of all. Within the electoral area, if you don't cry, you to now, yes, I'm out for
very well. Honorable, finally, answer Beja Mamo Akodo, acquire war electoral area said that here because electoral areas are Yabum Comunina, no, acquire a big challenge at the moment. And to our boss electoral area, acquire home someone to say, oh.
We are not an exception. I want to me from Kra. I want to my Konwa, my highway far come I today. Me how I journey and see make sure that my yeah very good to me. Say it will be a match on our and to about one match on. If Unyama the biggest local rice farm machine OCI local rice processing when you can cry the next time about to.
Yeah.
About the highway, I'm not a CB not the whole. Meantime, as an assembly member, and currently, you have filled the man as many as 5 good times. But to chupe, I'm not a combatant to chupe. Now, my cost require companies now. Now, I'm acquiring materials. No, actually, about the field. If you want my echo and two proper and two dumping Guantanamo and two junction do, I'm not a CB no Sudama. Not to be committee. And I'm for I'm not about the opera need the Bika. They require full materials. They have need to now. Yeah, what be a big of a challenge for us? What be the bed in the season and come? Yeah, feel Okodu baby says Sierra. I wanna to release one can on Burkina Faso. I smooth one and yet careful. Now I go to film on them. Yeah, Marco Bande, may I know the highway one shadow on Bamba maintain the road in one young papa and farmer. You to from what was one for some can be from one back because it's beyond us. It is on us. And see, road someday you're not challenging you. And then the inner city roads so there's a bit of challenge as how I'm able to now yearly shaping our community movement. It to my friend jam and see road issue, yes, challenging the Kakra or them yet to me about it. For my children, a casa, they're called to highway for him. Ubutu Machana, Wabba Sura Mamana. Waba the Sunday, yeah, from DBR. Also, that's my feature. Yeah.
Very well. Honorable, Yebeja Mamu, Sembena, who can be a crack towards or electoral area for ATUA. Honorable Emmanuel Uwe, and Yenidin Komono, and Sembena, who can be a job.
Oh, Mamma kind, I mean, I'm a union committee for you good idea, someone, you good idea doing in Yaya and Kakanka, the Babuano. Also, you need to know what time one time need to Korean don't and no how they employ Bodo, the area manjuma, no beer to concum, wait to recover Abani to Yaya manjumano. woman corner and dama or how be soon no ma or be very over Omayan Suna 20 in time.
Okay.
Now, you as a factor on Yanshana Yentum na Yentunti. We did only that or Mrenton and Katesia war per Jumaye but we need a condom Kakanta. We would die a lobby to be 101.3 Piona person to see about time. Nkakanka yabe mo se dey bia as someone na wonso wona kuma etuna ato woni me yakandama me jeje de maso madam wasi wo mbre na Nigeria wetu munya na was am going forward we hope there things will be better for all of us na yetuna yasun yaman in a yan electoral area.
Very well. Yeah, that's the papa pen and opinion. That was Honorable Emmanuel Owewie, Assemblyman or Anto Abosu electoral area in the Shama Municipal. Some 26 minutes gone past 8. Hi, you want to me radio 101.3 Western in the morning live on Western Diamond Television. Epacho yebedin komo kakra na yebebodi era Regional Forest Commission for Akachi na yedimi apegyan komodo enso edi efri ho. Tie mame koba na ye nimpedi for enso ahye enkomo twetwe no ase.
Adi ama o mampanyini John Dramani Mahama say na daruma de oyema ketafo no de oyema katamantofo no aduru asante Manso so wadaruma wunum say yetua tax pa eti ade ya hwehwe ne sa ubabra omubesia na omudi asa o madwuma mu na o mampanyi John Dramani Mahama masama sra ubio abrantia bi ya Fred Kevin Taylor o se wo kasa de man na nu dai abrantia bo asanteman ejwamu si yei amanfo di awrahoi be mai soria odi atiami atam be mai Kevin Taylor soria ewo udimu odi jadifo atam odi asanteman atam Yewra Mahama odi kramofo atam Yewra Mahama mesrawo sese campaign atam wona wo ya Ghana mampanyini enti yampesa basabasa bia besie yampesa basabasa besie about one atwam agisa 2028 ya betaba enti adia be ya hruba adia be di asanteman atam adia be di Yewra atam de Yewra Mahama ebade sa yampre yampesa ubaba hasai na uba Yewra ha no na santeman ya bochi say ya maon ko ho anuti ano mampanyini yasra wo sai wo mu didi adwadifo atam no sabe anya wo mu na bese ha entitiya ya titiya ne sai ayedum so eti free one more eti Kevin Taylor so when you were brought to na wo ho na se atua wo ka tina ho na sa wo ma me free ha sei na sa wo papa free ha na sa wo ya brantia wo ton ne ma wo ha na sa wo fana wo ha ka be hunu wo mo bo Onyankopon ka mo ho Onyankopon tina ni mu kira mo Onyankopon ma mu gidi akwaso Onyankopon ma wo be ya patu prane kankan wi biara no Onyankopon ma ho afama mu nyina Onyankopon sra mu nyina yadamase na so kama tu asempa no a
ebedi eye enkomo tenino e ofia sei enche yebebo e de ra studio bi na fe nkomo e ho nyina nso yetimi ene na bo na emprempre kwaya dodo sen ene wo atoema ntemu ase na dodo sen ena enei enkrofo ya bowre mo masen no na dodo sen ena emprempre ye kasei ejina ne nan so a yegusu a ye bo ho ban Forestry Commission wo mandate no aye de we ya enkomo ni nkomo ahodo aka yesi nkonya ebe ya de pa se won so de WhatsApp and a text message ebeba won se misa nyina no fabra na yentimi misa eye opedi no 0248071174 yenkona ye mano achi na ye mana kwaba na ye ne enhye eye enkomotwehwe no enso ase ene anopei ewo fidua mu hase me pa chaw ye frame Osikani Frimpong Manso wadaroma ye frau say
meso mediende nana poku bosompem wow obosom for short
that's good and you know you run nana poku bosompem the Western Regional Forestry Commission boss no very well yada nyame asepa nana poku bosompem Forestry Commission Director for Western Region ni dino ye twa ne tia frɛ no obosom for short that's beautiful nana wadaruma de di kan ye misa Forestry Commission ye title amanfo te womo boy kwaye ho ban womo ye adwo ye kwaye numu ye hwese kwaye no ejina ne nan so ene ye nya wo hai ye bisa se Forestry Commission ankasa no adwuma moye ewo mem ha sei de wanya of course yenim se kwaye ne de mo hweso kwaye pe na mo hweso wo mem ha na se ebia na bibi foforo nso eka kwaye mo hweso no eho ewo omem ha
me da se bebre se ye ka Forestry Commissioner mindika encheche mu se ne ya ebaye tetene de nanka ye the Forestry Department
okay
Forestry Department Oboni Colonial Days and Oboni the Forestry Department no ebaye na we fit be 1920 1921 eba na and akwesi boni satana Ghana enyamai yanya independence and akwesi boni yes reservations so yemfa yasase de bi entoto yenya no forest reserves yen gazette no yemfa emra entaichi na enna ho enso momano akwesi da ene eni echirima ombeba and between 1921 and 1928 no and I started the process of forest reservation gazettation in the Benya Forest Reserve. Now Forest Reserve no na asweye hweso no and the then Forestry Department na edeno. We Forestry Department and here game and wildlife. No almost a separate entity. Almost to baby. And here we baby be akwana fe on team board. We so am so mo pay and we are protocol abroche no obia ye independent. And in the year 1999 and Tama Fourth Republican Constitution no eba into force no and mo pass a law the Forestry Commission Act at 571 establish Forestry Commission after they move from the Forestry Department to the Forestry Commission in the Forestry Commission the na say sa three independent bodies no omo no hwe kwai so Forest Service Division omo mo hwe game and wildlife and omo mo hwe sawmills and exports no obeka omo nyina bom under one umbrella.
Okay.
If say adwuma de ne edidi say and I adwuma baby faako kwai ni mana ye adwuma ento because me dem Forest Service Division enti ma adwuma say dem hwe kwai ba kwai no so na emo enti game and wildlife so kwai ni mana o dey omo so kwai adwuma enti the Forest Commission was to bring all these three bodies under one umbrella. Into the Forest Commission of Ghana there were three divisions under the Forest Commission of Ghana. You were the Forest Services Division and the biggest from north to south. The next one is the Wildlife Division. And I think but I'm very sawmill timber exports no. And now what I call here about TIDD, Timber Industry Development Division. Now your mandate are buying a constitution of the minor and they say you be managing the nation's forest and wildlife resources. The nation's forest and wildlife resources. So me quote to the to sustainably manage the nation's forest and wildlife resources to ensure perpetual flow of optimum benefits to all segments of society.
I see.
Take note. Sustainably, because you manage to be sustainably. Three things. We are driving economic growth, easy improvement in our livelihoods. At the same time, you protect the environment and then sustainable development. And to sustainably manage, just all managing such a way say inside that. A better provide our needs today without future generation of they also have the capacity to meet their needs from the same forest. It's to sustainably manage the nation's forest and wildlife resources to ensure perpetual benefit for example, perpetual flow of optimum benefits to all segments of society. That's our mandate.
Okay.
That is also our mission.
I see.
Now the vision of the Forest Commission, and they'll tell you or say to leave future generations and their communities with a much better, much richer, more valuable forest and wildlife endowments than we inherited. Our vision is to leave future generations. But we are leaving future generation with a much better, much richer, more valuable forest and wildlife endowments than this generation inherited.
I see.
Into sustainable management, bequeath something valuable to the next generation. That is the mission of the Forest Commission. And by acquire some the whole Ghana, forest, the development of the forest, the management of the forest, sustainable use of the forest, ecotourism. We are harnessing the resource for the benefit of the local people.
Very well. I see. Mandate no no. Yengina mo mission and a vision no eso. Hodo na asem na gina pa. Emprempre e na commission no yesen ye bedwa. Enchirima eba no nso no eba benya forestry na mpo no kwaya said okay sustainable la papa chain emprempre. Aha.
Your mandate now, we are supposed to develop just say adding more to the resource.
That's right.
And for the last 30 years you were major what we call afforestation drive. Kind of reforestation. But I don't go for kind of afforestation, reforestation and the church maybe a technical but geared towards tree planting.
Okay.
In the 1970s, we had the National Plantation Development Program. It was relaunched by President Kufuor in 2002. A new National Plantation Development Program. We had geared towards the development of the forest. In the recent times, we say Tonja, we Green Ghana initiative.
That's right.
We planted 20 million trees in one day. The president launched Tree for Life.
Tree for Life.
And also, policies geared towards developing the resources. You harvest because you as in Nipa. Enter forever.
That's right. That's right.
And the one harvest here, a wedding, it was ever say. And the trade area, your door, your furniture, if you are your womb, your door post, no, the window frames. So how many years now?
The briacha.
Yeah. Until we harvest on sustainable basis. In the case you harvest timber, will be concession my own coquayum and can you go from say me possess it a specific area in a demo. And as a specific area, no. Ya kan enua ewom nyina tibedna kan enua baby a 2000 ewom yama wa ya baby a 400.
I see.
Ya mark specific numbers and oko ekobu se wonim na okobu number yemfa ma wa wutima company work concession no woni aban enyasem.
I see.
You be find a penalty of 1000% the value of that, you know. If I say baby about the boy 1000 Ghana cedis multiply by 1,000.
Yes,
and companies put more concession on me and we make sure say we harvesting on sustainable basis into your baby my friend compartment into acquire kind of in our home. As a 500 Yamaki, we are sa compartment it is closed. Ubia Kobim. Ubibekobima not 40 years.
I see.
It 40 years, it's enough time for Indian kids and get another day. And you know, on be akase habaya and eduaba seeds are progu for mo 40 years is enough time for them to germinate and become trees.
Yeah.
And to be kwa babesi wechi no na 40 years until 40 years no untimi call. We make sure say we are managing a sustainable basis. Until a renewable natural resource, it is able to renew itself. The forest is able to recover. Say in spring. Oh
yeah.
Otre nesako. We now chino me advance ensanya day.
NKCB
because I say sana forest let into have we kakra just say e bi ho because was swaba apro bana go for mama dia Friday enyini na akoko twani nyina clever and dia wase no
I see
adanesre into your regulatory timber harvesting you san develop forest no you dua nua bebre na you dua de every year be in millions of in terms of numbers you dua across the whole country. We also have what we call protection in the quite be no the edawo ye bibia ho either for environmental services and now for the aesthetic value. So at the Mali National Park.
That's right.
So I call that. Makwa Mosuno, more Gumbebre, Kofo Koshe, recreation, eco German, ecotourism, air forest. But South Forest, no, Yanyashi, Ukoma, Ukoma, Nishadi. The button of 5 years will be trapping chat. There's nothing you can take from the forest.
Yeah.
Your forest are designated globally significant biodiversity areas, GSBs, and Yanyashi.
Yeah.
And you're so rich a forester. There's no new woman. If you could be a reason in Abia, Sebiano, that particular forest.
No.
Anyway,
Yeah.
even endemism. Endemism. You know, your jet was an idea and cost more and serve the purpose of environmental functions. You know, the benefit of the forest, amelioration effect on the climate, food security, rainfall pattern, cocoa industry, and the sand money into those forests are there. And you will be a mepo. You are designating a hill sanctuaries. And just to protect the nearby community from landslide, from windstorm, and that day. And your various delineations are, and they are
okay.
I see. Your production forest reserves, and a alarm for the harvested.
I see.
Into all this characterization, the designation, hill sanctuary, protected area, game reserve, a protected area, national park, a protected area, GSBA, globally significant biodiversity area, and protected areas. All those ones, you be apart from recreation.
Okay.
And your production for reserves, and here for the harvesting or sustainable harvesting of timber.
Very well. Abusia Osha Obrenwa is exactly 43 minutes gone past 8. Wound to me Radio 101.3. The program is live on Western Diamond Television. And pay the Western Regional Forestry Commission Director Nana Poku Bosompem Edia do no ade freno anana hutedi obosom. Nana Poku Bosompem. Very well. Oman Ghana nkwaye na yetimi edi ho nkomo kakra na wonso wetimi ehunu commission no na dwuma potin a oyo na afei ne esese wotimi bohu de roma wa ohwen wa utie nso etimi enya ho entiase preko pemsirawo o message no WhatsApp and a text no 0248071174 0248071174 adia ba ko a emprempre a ye kasen yehunu se ha eye kwaya ewo memu hasi yenyina Western region kwaya ewo atoemantemu hasi pa no eye illegal mining ya tiesi kwaya mu ebunua efunkam nsase se ye pe fam agudie Forestry Commission Western region kwaya dodo sen ena ye wo dodo sen ena galamsefuoi entimi entinsi mu dodo sen na o matia simu a wo mo asai no wadaroma
but that's baby Western region but like I said
okay,
we have one of the most beautiful forests the Western region and the Minyama to say the best come from the west.
That's right.
True.
Yeah,
because the forest here very beautiful. Now region you teach them into forest district was your political district and your forest district but you can find about 5 political districts share one forest district I say or forest you share the boundaries of the forest and they create the district.
Okay.
Into our 3 forest districts in our western region. Into our Takoradi forest district. Your Takwa forest district. On the Cote d'Ivoire.
I see.
And your Asanko forest district. So district region, our forest reserves are added to her. A western region. A year back 19. 19.
Western region. Okay.
19 forest reserves. Najisam said, I think the largest forest reserve in Ghana is found in Western region.
Oh, really?
The Subri.
Subri,
yeah.
I see.
Yes. That is the largest forest reserve in Ghana, north to south. The largest forest reserve, and then, Subri. Now, 19 forest reserves are Mebobo Body. Emu 7 there. But like I say, your incidences of illegal mining. Emu 7 incidences of illegal mining.
Out of the 19.
Emu 7. And you say, yeah, almost say quite no, by your pocket of incidents of illegal mining. Oh, these first 7. And then go for commodity excavators. I could need some money. Can we go from Bibri? Out of this 7, we 7 if you are. Emu 6 there. Another form of mining. Omo dig your way. Omisu gold detector machine. Omo wash it gold. The gold comes in the form of nuggets. And the mobile 6 there. You these kind of miners. Now the devastating part there. Quebecers out of the 19, the more trade there. The devastation of Akoso. It was acquired. Very severe.
I see.
Subri in Takoradi. One. Indufri in Takoradi. One. Subri. Yeah, because the largest. Yes. The
largest.
The largest. Just say, ufa Dabwasi portion. Now, it could be a samai. Yomi or a tank.
Oh.
Now, when you cry, it could be a friend. A running crying. So what did it? I can tell you, say, a running crying. Ube more than 2,000 miners.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
A running cry.
Over 2,000 miners in a gum. Excavators, pumping machines, and they are well armed. I just say a concerted efforts to be able to offer the entire staff strength, the whole Western region, forest 112. The entire the secretaries, drivers, security for
112.
The entire staff strength. Western region 112. And I was say Takoradi district alone. Now we call one portion a running cry. Mistress on the name.
Yeah.
I want everybody to hear what is happening. We call excavators or we call gold detectors or we call pumping machines. Now in the day, you will see not less than 2,000 people. As the video be my production, so show
okay.
Some of the things they are doing over there. Now, almost jam. And the Mokwa and the Bakona will be a crap on baction. Omuku took a better than ye weapons.
Mukitano.
Yes, no. It took just over share numbers now. You can't confront them unless a carefully orchestrated operation, a joint forestry, police, military, backed by the regional coordinating council. Now in a swoop. And 150 soldiers, 100 Air Force, police officers, marshal all the resources of the region and go and flash them out. Because Okwachi 2 times called them prison men. You got a point?
Yeah.
But this is some of the challenges we are confronted with. Now, I can tell you, say, people can influence region.
I see.
You know, I see them. The influx from the sub-region, a beefy Cote d'Ivoire, says here, Burkina Faso for the dorsal, Niger for her, Senegal for her, Sudan for her, and these are areas who's more a little bit of instability.
Yes.
More war near coup near the there are proliferation of weapons and now no Oko Galam says that violence omukra 2 akodi bebre. That's number 1. There is some occultism, rituals, and suppose and you might be on here to that's what they say, to attract good. And people are coming with ritualistic practices from the sub-region into the forest reserve with such practices. Yes, we see them. There are some of the video we can show you. We call talisman ne nyoma bobo munde body okuta gutom. Oba ko be record mo just say twon. Omo twon. They are not moving. First na go who forest officer.
Oko
no jane. And then they go kwani to no jina. Bra twon. Okoso be proud. Oh, na
ne yakoso ye forest reserves
no. Me na me catch you. Me who videos ne ade nya be show ni na. Uboni to enka me na me say yes. Say na me ngidi say bi kwada so wi ase. So ye obi de dro ye boni to enka. Yes. And you kwani a number group of ye me first guys ye kwani sa operation no. Ye number about 22 or so. Na kwen kofui. And just my guys did very well. They didn't fear them. You who am going to do about say 9 or so. We just pounce on them. And I timi GG 20 film on them. And I my boys almost on my operation at channel. Or when you say pastor na bobo mu chucha. No my amba e boy chucha no my emre. And it me hanko for ma. Omu gumi sesia.
That's good.
Omu gumi sesia. No ba ko dey just one person. Who video na ho beduru. Wo dey to from kronko. Ubona enka no. Oh yes, that is the leader. We didn't know what behavior. As now, we be singlet. You try to Arabic name triangles. Be that deal. I never knew that this way all talisman. Ah, omuisu. Now, obakwa na mkasi we didn't lead and so on the 1 million your man, my boss ne ya chucha, basin he ring a session. The nine had the two for me. Yanko phone. Upray. Upray didn't to hospital. What hospital are you?
Oh,
I didn't hear. Yinti man drew. I was shocked in my life. What the panic in the skinner as what the second sea was to chime in the place of the man, Omuntiman infusion. These are the kind of people who are coming into the peaceful Western region. Western region is a very nice place.
Yes.
Very beautiful, very nice people. The Fantas are peaceful, the Zimers are peaceful, the Hunters are peaceful, the Wasapu. Look at that. Oh, not ye influx with ever. Now God is one finite. Ye two ebesa.
Yeah.
God in you forever. Now some from the akodiani no semaba Western region. God is our to nom the coin.
The coin. Aka system num.
Omo ba no fie.
Yeah.
Into that period of instant, me say ya hwe ya o galam say na the rebel movement of Ghana. Ko to ego proliferation of weapons ago. In the Edo State Ghana, so that's what to say. Some of our forest reserves there were no-go areas.
Yes.
Forest reserves.
Yeah.
No forest officer can go there.
Minister no crab kind.
Yes. Okay, Parliament.
Yeah.
And yeah, has it gotten to a state, say, a democratic country like Ghana in recent years? Armed gangs. And the state security agencies, the state authorities cannot do anything. What is happening? That is the menace, I'm saying.
And you joining live on Western Diamond Television. I show pictures nibi. We Air Forestry Commission for one era air quiet no more galamsey. One more air operations. You know, pictures nibi na a rolling air TV national. You know, when you know acquire one more aseno.
Reserve. When you agree. Oh, yes. These are some of the actions I are taking. The people seem to be emboldened. Oko flashing and maybe a coaching go for 2 days time. Is a coaching go for.
And Wadarumau, can you tell us measures are Mudia Guapnoswa? Mudi air fight tisa a year. Illegal miners ya matiriasi kwaye no a wo deplete kwaye no.
Yes, first they start with arrest. Attention go for bebre, ya prosecuting go for bebre, foreign nationals, locals, Chinese whatsoever. Na still adenekoso. After you start then here, okotoa machines on bend them. I can tell in the last year or so or last 2 years, Oka Forest Commission in general, excavators here 160. 160. Can you imagine? This week here, Western North, 85 excavators coming from the forest in the Western North. 85. And 8 from them there's no more yet. Almost same. You do stage that we need a draconian measure. Because yes, you say, you say, that is terrible. That is very terrible. We need to revisit draconian measures. I've heard people say shoot to kill. Yes, draconian. Because the minister even described Galamsey as inland terrorism.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The terrorism so be the bombers. I was used about Bombay and all the chocolate. Will you spare such a person?
No.
We shouldn't pamper such people. And there you say, in the face of this man, there's any laws. Ghana has one of the finest pieces of legislature when it comes to the environment all over the world. But the problem has to be enforcement. Should the menace of minor law? To say a child Ghana ni you are going to pay no less than 3,000 penalty units. A penalty unit is 12.
Yeah.
You can pay not at 30,000 penalty units, or in the first 5 years, 5 to 25 years imprisonment. Oh, the law allow for features, equipment, then you might go down when you machines are excavated, whatever, confiscated to the state. Now this is maybe here they are drip be there bulldozer and you have one on fire confiscated to the state. Bon excavated it's confiscated to the state just last week.
I see.
Oh, it will need draconian enforcement of the law. May I say, look, sir, if as a country we want to end Ghana, say we should be able to do so. Ghana armed forces, one of the they are applauded, they are awarded, they are decorated. Leave it to the state security agencies. Leave the battle to the professionals. Have a joint team, Forensic Commission, Air Force, Naval Force, Armed Forces. Let them come up with their own strategy. I can tell you, we should be able to end the menace in 48 hours.
But Nana, who's that? Yes, illegal mining. The involvement of men in uniform from day one. But it seems that when involvement in Ukraine, and then I can say it doesn't scare one more. Yes, someone can
Yes, to some extent, they started with Operation Halt.
Yes.
Then we came to this Galam Stop, Vanguard, any idea. We experimented with all these things. It didn't work. Why? Because there is somebody somewhere who is micromanaging the whole operation. Who is micromanaging the whole operation? It is just some people were treated with case gloves, those not in Gubus were treated harshly. But let's allow the state entities, the professionals to decide. We are for forestry officers. And my friends, we have been trained. I've been in the past for nearly 20 years. You know the next one, we go with the military. The military provides us with security.
I see.
For us to execute an action. We want a civilian organization great too, but the military is well armed. It won't say any military for now, operation, they provide us with security for us to be able to undertake our mandate, our constitution at their mind.
Yo, now video that's here for Forest Bay Muna.
Should be forest, yeah.
Hey,
because that's one of the worst affected forests in that year. Should be, you know.
Some grand, yeah.
Wait, your excavator, right, the driver, yeah, you know, of course, I pity him. I man him.
Oh, right, it's a
what them in your room. My boys are very smart. Omoko Kosa Jimmy, a couldn't go to the film. Or them says, yeah. Sir, excavators confiscated to the state.
And the excavator no tisi kwaye no mu a etimi say kwaye no in 1 hour.
Excavator si kwaye mu 1 hour de be ye no. 1 hour de be ye no. It would say you go for 85 excavators on the forest. You can just hazard the guess and see the scale of forest destruction. Yeah, you cut the principal drivers of the deforestation. First they were chainsaw for 1 for no. The illegal loggers, no illegal farmers, wildfire. And I can say, Ababacao. Chase on the other illegality no, or no qua Okubu Diabaco, no a pipe, no the co. Galam saying in the or 2 Dianas buried. Now, assassin was sad that was 2 assassinium at Danny, as Senna, or baby go there be crabana a day. Or Sassasano, or Sequano, or Seniano, as assassin. So it's a menace.
I dare you serious, Nana. Oh, yes, very, very serious.
It is. I wish they could show that drone video. May I one of the first commission drone pilot that him smart drone echo Reki. Because in about 2000, we have drone footage baby am saying I don't need to be capture area view na ba hu na I survey one am I hu baby say conduct operation
Subri Forest Reserve.
Oh, I'm telling you, a very beautiful forest. One day I think we need to take you guys to the forest.
Yes,
so I'll be happy to take you along. Oh, baby, I can say we'll be aware. Make a gang violence, occultic practices or modern
yes,
counterfeit. Oh, money represents money. I don't buy anything in the money community. Counterfeit. Another social vices. Look at the prevalence of HIV/AIDS in such areas. Mining communities. In Ghana, go school, young girls. Never say, "Obakona macro just at the channel is your own chest." Emao. Usho mudis edia semna. Oh, since about bedu stage, even farming and lucrative to anybody.
Yes.
Farming is non. There are some communities in Asanko. Rural communities they don't have food. Omukoto eduane fi sebi. They go come up beton. As they dey eduane fi e kwase konkra no sanesi ho. Because nobody wants to go into farming. Tonja yenya wunya nipa.
Oh,
everybody wants quick money. Mining that have forced some huge money. That's what we are doing to ourselves.
But no pay me rahopa Western region. But you munyi videos no ahodo no mo fa bi ngusu na ya hwe. Yeah, mo fa bi ngusu ya hwe.
You saw the drone video. The omoyo. Oh, and so omuko say asasina to repair 1 hectare of a forest. Say who reclaim it? $44,000.
$44,000.
$44,000.
Reclaiming a hectare.
In dollars, capital kusi mo no say 1 hectare. $44,000.
Yes, kaki $12.
$44,000. Now when anya enipa no say na ebetua wo. Menu mienu. Ene ebetua. The taxpayer. Your tax nkiti no. $44,000 is akwa repair.
Very well. MC Asa, obetimi the videos ni bi ato so amaye na nke be de pa, especially the drone shot footages wo eye we do. So obetimi the ato so amaye na anka amanfo na tiefo na ahwefo nso atimi ehunu de wo mo eye kwaya ahodo ewo eye ato emanche we, especially yesi kwaya miensa de ne omonyon na to aso e.
It is about the battle. Now, you see the forest no sabe mimfi kroma mimfi western region transfer the maba.
That's right.
My year more eastern region as a regional manager, my year more half as a half regional manager, maba western me time beso me dem eko.
Yeah,
but omo muti kroma mo muti western region indigenous amutiano mo de mu ni baby akọ.
Yes,
mona mo you can the benefit of the forester. The benefit of the forester a flow to everybody within the community.
Yes.
Yeah? Last year, out of this 19 forest reserves, the revenue at the western region contributed to the state 13 million Ghana cedis. Western region. Last year, total revenue 13 million. Services take by 1 point something, and a timber stampage, and here 12 million Ghana cedis. 12 million Ghana cedis. Yes, the western region, western of Accra, we generated 12 million timber revenue. So how 12 million? It move 50%, and I call central government. That means 6 million, and I call central government.
Yeah,
the remaining 6 million, a western region. Enko abaho eka western
region
for the echo. Number 1, constitutional section 2 article 267 I provide what we call the benefit sharing. The remaining 50% you demand the office of the administrator of stool land, you demand the stool land owner, and you demand the paramountcy and the disassembly. These 4 agencies, and the remaining 50% chairman. And say about 50% now. That means you're 12 million. About to say 6 million.
6 million.
6 million akano. You move 10%. Echo the office of the administrator of Stulano. 10%.
Yeah.
The district or municipal assembly are acquiring one in bottom. You money 55% of the revenue.
I see.
For development. the district or municipal assembly acquire one the area and assassins no in jurisdiction so no or give 55% of the revenue or hina an assassin no you man 25% of the revenue as a paramount chief or no yes someone no 20% of the revenue and the remaining 50% no what they say no 10% to the office of the administrator of Sulan 55% to the municipal assembly first one in the jurisdiction no 25% to the Sulan owner or hina assassination no and 20% to the paramount chief I'll share so look at 6 million Ghana with the district or municipal assembly taking 55%. That's imagine 86 million or almost 3.
That's right.
For development. You do stage as a man for no hold the assemblies to an accounting. Yeah, first royalties no more than then. For development.
Yes.
AT&T.
Yes.
AT&T can you first one the AT&T.
That's right.
Oh, these are the benefit that is coming from the first step. When you say yeah, the quiet concession will be so much better. How just can my community of former assassin the concession. A manager say he need to execute what we call social responsibility agreement to the community or provide the cash or services or amenities be a determined company be schools a be two boreholes a be provide school computer whatsoever a be alternative livelihood training be for the communities. These are all benefits from the forest.
Okay.
Yeah, tell how much I'm saying be say na sa benefit no e be nyame. We are district assembly or municipal assembly you man 55% of the royalty. Galam say for be say kwa na we nya sa royalty ni biem. So long as I would give 55%, no, the protection of the forest no, should be something of interest.
Yeah.
We are still land owner. Now you amount 25% of the royalty. I chairman regular. You publish it. It's published. Say never anywhere. So 25% no.
Yeah.
We are paramount chief. I amount 20% of the royalty. Protection of the forest. I say yeah, young. Say anywhere with 20% no. Unya bim.
Okay, now I'm in Toronto, and you know, pictures where now walk.
Yes, do you know?
Hey,
yes.
Nina, she's a man for who are quiet.
Don't believe no.
Don't
believe no. We can show you West. Oh, but column the Akuko fit, Akuko to Tomba rituals. We see all these things. Young people, and these are the kind of things they are engaging. And you do say that anybody who is benefiting from the forest should help us protect it, resect, dissect. Forest protection is part of your mandate.
Yeah.
This is a security issue.
Yes.
This is a security issue. Resect, dissect. Everybody should all hands on the deck in fighting this menace. So united front and the political backing with the resect, with the regional minister, with the MCs. Say how do you? I don't
what man nominate you?
No more. We wish them all. I hope that they will go to the processes quickly. Let's put hands on the deck and fight the menace as a united front. Yeah, just Western region. I'm sorry. Once a beautiful haven, a paradisical haven, a forest area with just baby I mean, you don't see this anywhere in the world. Now the potential for development a war Western region. Yes, I na yana yedi one bro, yedi echima bro. The potential for ecotourism is massive. Yeah, to go Kenya, wildlife, and it's animal. There's a hotel. Ubechia almost just $600 a night. The tent. Is it quite? I'm saying luxury tent. Is it quite? Share air condition room, light room, TV room. Saturday always is booked. And then quite papa biao. Quite more Savannah Forest.
Hey.
Oh, enti ye but open very ye quite example that utu kanomo conference and now was utu kanomo kanomo ye quite forest now was because the kind of forest that you will Ghana has, you know, of which now no western of this world. First like the tropical rainforest no Ufi Ashanti, Pass of Blonga Afu, Ebera western region and the western of Atino. Share they are quite no.
Yeah.
Now the last vestige of the tropical rainforest no western region. In the western region I'm sorry waka engina ye di wiase ni nyina Efe papa. And if the forest way, near to any investor beer or this 10 CB bar. Going into the forest, I can sleep inside the forest, and it's the best place to be. And I go to the forest all the time, not only for the career timber. I go there for the aesthetic value. When I tell me hobby pie photography.
Okay.
Photograph, but I'm in training. I call myself a wildlife photographer or a conservation photography. She said, Petuone, Niger, and Central Phenomenon. I would my channel on YouTube.
Okay.
I call it Bosom Pixels.
Okay.
Me put 2 documentaries, pictures, Bosom Pixels. That's my name, BOSOMPIXELS. I was like, I'm show my phone. Some of these beautiful things that we have in the forest. It's Ukona Command tent. Now, team, Emre Wakwayim, mushroom, honey, your food beer, your drop with is the waters that run through the forest. Yes, I've been over. I have about your gumama on go your drew. Oh, you feel so good. And the baby and show that now you're 10 CB now brought for people from all over the world now just for vacation, just for hiking. Share the Abema local community, no. Share the revenue we can garner. Nothing other sectors of the economy, no more artifacts, business, just a bit open up the Western region.
Okay.
So people love the Western region.
Very well. And to the way the videos of a year, Nana, where the one I aha, I see. Subri,
Subri. The also deny Subri. What's your Subri?
Now, dear, but Nana, is it true, sir? Gold no, our quiet Muana.
May for us in the go to Grammy. But if it's not that, come call. Because there's the risk people will take to go the way you're quiet. We bend so many things. Anyway, we know Omasako. So it tells you there's something there. But even if there is good, there are processes to regulate and do sustainable extraction. Abra won't say quiet. There are companies who are more like new ones. I think Jabepo.
Yeah.
Forest safe. So company don't see any money in the forest. Baby, the money here just about 100 hectares. Answer the best as a crown. You command the baby or for another 200 hectares. Say on establishing forest and casa. The more dream I'm managing heavy because over say this is here.
That's it.
Now I first why you also know how compensated for. And now 100 hectares the man no. And so 200 hectares or starting at 10. If you want another 10. Now man the man we are 10 where we are. Answer about me I call the next 10 no. Aji why we claim it. It train me and I certify before you can go to the next area. And to obey you not just or just 10 hectares to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be able to post what you call a sovereign bond. Reclamation 1 year or man to
I see.
Oh, and they are well regulated. And they do it in a very responsible manner. The regulators, Mineral Commission, EPA, Forest Commission go there regularly to ensure compliance. But this kind of say unregulated at the end, they are very bad.
Very bad.
Oh, and I'll use your medium to sound a warning. We are not joking. We cannot throw our hands in the air. Those communities, Asamai, Abrwani, Grandabwasi area, I keep wanting to say they should enjoy their 50 minutes of fame, 50 minutes of freedom. We will hit them hard. I can guarantee them. We won't spare anybody. We will not relent until the last vestige of illegal mining is eradicated from our forest. Because Ukotwa is an eyesore. And then Garam say baby radio, Garam say newspaper, Garam say terrorism, and you say the chemical cyanide, near DNA, and Korea woman be near Binisa congenital. What are we doing to ourselves? Oh, yeah, Ghana water treatment by a few.
Yes.
Or no sedimentation or you. Or bacteria and sedimentation. Or you suspended chemicals like mercury, cyanide. And do the where beers you know. A white clean a dot grain.
Yeah.
Sanity. A clean mercury sanity. A consumer these are suspended metals. And no case of liver disease
and kidney
look
problems.
At the dialysis.
Yeah.
About just say at the point we need to even bring in the national health insurance to assist people with dialysis.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Nana homesoma me na yema afrefo ne tie for so emremu Nana Pokubusompem Western Regional Forestry Commission Director ena yenene simkumya yedi nkomoi the fight against galamsey and yedi omo yo kwaye numu no a adane ekanka esense oman ni komu no ene nana maye up to speed update with regards to kwaye ahodo ato mantemu ase akrofoi atiasimu a wo mo ese no subri na wote no nana se Oduani ko wuramu a ha ubesuama Western region and videos on the abano menim say wo hwe bi ene enyan ato mantemu ase no 0248071174 mesraw ofra ma wonkomo no nyatia esanse exactly 9:30 no ye de dwumadie ni nyina no ebeba wie na dwumadie akanso atimi atoa so nkomo so a odi no mane enye in line with a forestry commission nkoma ye di nifia enne anopay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I'm so near ready. Good morning.
No brother.
Akwapia nie.
Hey, Osi. This is the whole Western, Central, Western, North. Ekubibia. Osi. Hey, Osika.
Yeah.
You know one in your mission, them, your phenomenon.
Amen.
Osika. Messi, I answer some beautiful months among 1 and 1. Number 1. Also, Baka, oh yeah, 2020 president, Mr. Dr. Baumia, and now incoming national chairman, Chairman to me, honorable Corbin and lawyer and you could take the Pamasa. Men at work, honorable the circuit, in honorable Kumukana. My brother is of the same way.
Why?
My brother, Chef Musuma, or your forest commission for Papa. In the and second number, your mamma named this what you could go. Oh, yeah, then could do to me no. Or your boss or this one no. And in the Musuma forest workers, Papa. Will stand there. Since Yano in the echo soon. Uku and Sassy Nalana, also one of more than 1 hour, watching to one able Boba, or doing one. In there. NDC party going from Wogalam 3 years no. Says 30 men go to stop no way this and a day. I begin to Alaba and can't say it. Hey, Yami Ugana mobile.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, when to me again, so good morning. Okay. Me ba cho my NTO ano pay. The institution ajima NTO.
Mami mawachina minchia etiefo na
yo
amencha mfo babrotin desu Rosi we are sick so what to babo dan pan force what to babo dan san ba so boba na yenu na man this for to boy MPP fa bako nsam ho na na atene edebo
okay ajimani ya da say ye di aye forestry ho enkomo adopay wadaroma. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Baba John Freba so a entie ho TV no so mesrel asem we ye kan da bia o yesa enkomo no be delay. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
I'm
Baba John udi be bia free.
Hello.
Wow. Good morning.
morning
Nana udi be bia free.
ojo enjoy for no mkase tie
My NTO.
Ocho. Bano forest me guarantee se media ana nyam jam bom na me mbese mefrem ko. Because akwase Ghana na sabe yo. Yen pen for no baka se iti na osi eso na ngasa na ebi no ho. Because unti no ho a won ti ase. Adia ebo ye ho ban. Because of politics in the mun say no. No nko so okobo ho ban na ya bo ntu ni ekum. Nti why na ye pene that? And me wo me am say na me time mum. Me time. Ana me nu bo sem de manu beka. Because we a leader.
ɛwɔ man no mu na wama kwan sɛ yɛn sɛ Ghana nneɛma wan kasa wo da kyɛn so no wonim sɛ ɔde wo mu sika meto we anya hwe ono nya me nkɔ.
Okay, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Accra.
Ejatibu yentie we.
Papa boko de.
Nyame adom.
Nyame anse. Na abra ho. Ya na chi a o che mama me.
Okay.
Na bari ma konedu apupra. Na income chairman. Chama unchi mi chi ana. Chama basi ona bo kobi. Na lo ya bo ama ho fia. Accra de bo sa ti we ya. Ya pe yi kai we no omo de dia ben.
Blue water guard for
Accra.
Eja.
We should wait almost all the river guard could do so. Oman has information being one of where you are and a mere side. Yes, we go for boys. Almost to you almost said, I was about we say, like I said, a crowd will need to watch me. They call him to park inside Kakra. Or no call the first will be church Kadaman and go for no. But to me, the first I want to church more. This is almost tries and go for the budget to 2,500 every month. Tell me, probably. That's 2 years and that's what we Ghana. Chef, your friends are opening a video before I was shocked. Send you part that's a nipa in Sebe Gunase. Oh, Chicago Copenti. I'm glad you need that.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Wow. Hello, good morning. Oh, friend, now you say utio who TV ni swa. Ebe delay, Mr. You pick it wa phone tarwaso. What is ye? You know kasa. Now I respond. Why? Good morning. Hello, good morning. Anyway, yeah, telephone, yeah, phone, I know. It be my sword, pa. I don't know. Yeah, I same way I can't. Offer baswa, you pick your pet now to say, you know, Kasa. Now, what tea? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Anyway, I think that me suspend your phone calls and I mean get back to a na wrap up your conversation. Nana?
Yes.
And Diana commission, you know, are there new strategies mode bar a bit media swan because near was this idea Nana and near one year treno. I feel be query and not one TS mama about 5 was a 6.
Yes, because it is serious. Maybe I don't know. Galamsey is a national menace. A conference more dastardly. It's what I want to see is a raging in taking the battle to ourselves. We need the support of the chiefs. We need the support of the local communities. Communities, what we are in Otikrum, how Wababe Gukrum, as I said, the mountain, Omoton, almost so crum, and then you must say, and so quiet. That's what that's it. We need the support of the district and municipal assemblies. They are beneficiaries of the forest. They are responsible for the district security. And Galamsey is a security issue. We need the support of the RESEC. You do say, I say, all these parties about together. And media for me at the power. In fact, in the last few years, the media coalition against Galamsey, the way they've been forthright in articulating some of these things, I think I said more. Maybe I make more than 2,000 foreigners. Foreigners. I almost say yeah, quiet. Look at that. Baby, I said, Galamsey, no foreigner can even do Galamsey. Per the law.
Yeah,
but the minister man exclusive so Ukra small scale mining permit. You cannot even engage a foreigner. But we have Chinese in our forest reserves, other foreign nationals, and we are provided with security, and they are decimating our forests. We need to have a Western regional dialogue and come up with a strategic approach led by the Forest Commission. We have all the solutions. Yeah, the best release the military to provide us with that protection. Because forest guard our boko no ba no on the sapan.
Yes.
On the sapan. Akoyo galam say in no hu ye. Ekwano. Osikani to ekwano. How can we? Eti military for the taxpayers ne tua woka.
Yes.
And the taxpayers money and the tua omoka. They are supposed to protect the territorial boundaries of Ghana. Yes, BBMI, no foreign aggression. Now the aggression is internal. So the earlier we release the military to support forest function, the better for us. Forest Commission then can enjoy a nice relationship with the military from time in the 80s.
Yeah.
Until August 2022. And for no reason, government withdrew the military detail to forestry. Now my district office, there were not less than 15 officers. They stayed there with them, they change them every 2 weeks. It could maybe I know and echo. And at 2022, government ever draw. Basically, we need the support of the police and the military. Make a Western Region Police Command or Omabaso. In fact, the way they handle cases at the bar or more akachino, me who do baby my age mother.
I see.
Yet you cook you prison chinipa bene de maba. What the bad dana? The Omasan officers take their statement, take their court statement, keep them in custody the following day. Near court. Just say, I think the DCOB Agoto, if I remember, I got the name right. One in deputies, no, fantastic job. The time to say, interim minister, I say, please come and transfer. Can I say, and transfer? I said, this people there, they've shown competence. Yeah. They should be maintained. Yeah. They hear the political, the support. You're back together now as a region. I said, you politicization of when people go and try to politicize Galamsey, it won't solve it. Yeah. Equalize it. Oh, MPP time, when you say NDC time, it doesn't solve the matter. But we need a proactive approach led by the Forest Commission, supported by all the political heads, supported by the RESEC, the DISEC, the traditional authorities, environmental concern NGOs, the media, the security agencies. Once we come together, we come up with a strategy and implement it. Within 5 days, we can get rid of Galamsey in the Western region, get rid of the miners from our waters, so that beautiful best come from the West, no, we can restore it. That is what I am here for. That is what I'm to restore the integrity of our degraded forest cover and to make sure we harness the resource for the benefit of the local people. Good. See, best will be Nananom, you're forced to reckon with. We are not need demo. Man, trauma, quiet say. Nana, quiet, Nanum Diao. Yes. We are community, man, trauma, quiet say. Say, the Ghana will be a finicrum, editor, but way. Because Ghana in the court say, good hour, Ghana in the court say, a quiet way, good room. Yes, sir. Yes, we need all hands on the deck. We need your support. There's no time for political equalization. Let's work together, strategize, and deal with it. I will be happy to know, sir, in one day, we can all boldly declare under a press conference, say, Western region there, the last vestige of illegal mining has been eradicated completely from our forest.
Nana, ma, se papa, kuya ni mono, besan so aton safro na, watimi abana ya toa enkomo so. There is more to this conversation as I say yetimi any etiefo a dialogue. Said ya woka no media yenso ye afamudie. Yenso ye afamudie pa. Ye de bia yetenasia. Galamsey ko no idi hu nkomo na yetimi ehwe the way forward. Etino ye no mba partner na abrani nyina no de ekoso bia na adwuma amoye bia no ewo yen forestry na we mu no wa my update na ehunu se forestry commission no ejina ne nan so a womo adwuma pempi ni ya na guys wo womo nya adwuma bia forestry commission no mo nya adwuma bia womo nya adwuma bia enso no entesa adwuma ne de mo ye pa etino ye bedam asena ya bom abaso na de be sire nyina ne se adamo bia mbetu bia no ya mo ma media no nso emfa yen cameras no nso emra ne mekwa bi na yanye ko hunu na ye ka ebe hunu se ne ye be sifa aka no sa pepepe ne tie eti anopai nana Poku Bosompem Western Regional Forestry Commission Director ena yene ne si nkonwa yene ne edi eye enkomo no ansa na ye be so soro ma menweshi eye sa birthday wish we ma anye pa dianka mintimi so di firifie hanko seme ye na me ye nso ma me wish abayan kwe friend say okay me wish anyway okay Portia Donko Portia Donko a happy birthday Portia Donko nyame de afe ba kwa ka wonfie hom yes rama nyina ne se nyame ema onkwatenti ahodi wo mu o papa nana yaw o frefri new Takoradi nana yaw ena ede umfoni aba o se ne doba edi na woda enne Portia Donko nana yaw edoba pa ena oda eye kasamfoni no so no it's a happy birthday going out there to eye Portia Donko afe ba ko anya media ka wonfie ho no yeyi mpa de ama se o ma ne bambo no enye kese enso so na me bisa papa asem ba ko se party na hefa no ye do wa ma invite party a ene asem besi ntina na ya utie na obaba no birthday party no ba bia wo ye no ma invite no emra sisi a na yentimi enso embeta kire busua ye de ene de ni nyina na esi ase na wotwe ni nyina mu ye da masepa se na namba chotena se kakra maye yada masepa se moni etu sa anamu ene fiada yede fiada no pade no enso asiena production team na se Yaro thank you Same medase abna se wa mani ampo medase ochirema ba thank you DJ Bone thank you mana prek medase metine mu de ma berma ba na na kunadu abupura watia naji kakra enche bia obesan so atenenka me pa chaw ebo eye 12 a shiabna se wa ne ochirema ba awia prem to breakers ye bo wo de beba 4 pm so no ochirema ba betina mu o mane puntuo wo de beba ye so pe ya crossover to Wuntumi Radio 101.3 Kumasi na ya de Wuntumi Sports Buffet enso etimi atoa so on TV no ye mamo eye movies a enika na akono on radio no eye Wuntumi Sports Buffet upness medin Osikani Frimpong Manso asemo ye kin ba ko pe uhia onu a serechia no chia no nipa nsehwe enche na nipa de amia 6 feet aya dakatia dum ya ne a adwada ebe hia ne atoa so good morning we are out of here.